30 seconds. 30 seconds for this damn countdown. Will StreamYard ever get it right? If we go on live with 8 seconds left, and the damn thing started recording at 29 seconds, and then skipped like 4 times.
Okay, so when you go back and rewatch it,
It's
going to come off a lot smoother.
That is just an issue with your connection to
Position, it
your
gets all wonky.
StreamYards. It's not an issue with it going to YouTube. When you click that button, it plays smooth on YouTube side 90% of the time, even if it catches up. When that happens, go on your computer and change the window your mouse is clicked on. Don't ask me why it works, but it'll make it catch back up on your computer.
I hope so. Anyway, Sam, you can go on with the greeting, my good man.
I think he's having shit internet problems. Welcome to Abyssal Musings, where we shall sit around and listen to Larry torture us while I lament the loss of my Meth Gator movie.
All right, well, yeah. Let me go on and do the same thing. Greetings and salutations, everybody. My name is Lawrence Knight, and this is Abyssal Musings. And my partner in crime, Samuel the Skinfamous, has dropped out because he's lost the internet again, which leaves me with the great DJ Axis and the incomparable Caucasian Sasquatch.
Thank you for noticing me.
How's it going?
I'm eating a cookie, so I'm good.
Awesome. that is true. You got me beat on that one.
I don't have any cookies. I'm jealous.
I think I have a cookie, but I don't really want them. They're like those vanilla with the lemon spread ones, sugar cookies with lemon spread.
Yeah.
Those things. Those are.
Why is it every time we have a quiz night here lately, something goes wrong?
It's StreamYard, dude. StreamYard, ever since whoever bought StreamYard started throwing all these upgrades in here with the little round circles and all that silliness, StreamYard has been unmitigated garbage. And they're going to charge you twice as much for it next year, or already are if I pay yearly. So, next year.
Well, I ain't paying for jack squat. So, yeah, you know what? They better be careful with that, though, because I'm pretty sure people are already complaining about quality, and then you're going to raise the rate. You're going to raise the rates, and you haven't even fixed the issues that you caused.
Meanwhile, Avamux has just as much functionality at a lower tier of payment.
What does?
Avamux. I'll send you a link after the show. Just remind me when the show ends, whenever we get around to it, I'll get you a link for it. It's not terrible. It's just the free version is a little clunky,
It won't fix Sam's crapper net.
It's got some interesting features in it that might actually help, because it handles audio and visual a little different from the way StreamYard does. StreamYard bulks all that crap into a single bandwidth shot. This one breaks it up into separate little files or packets or whatever you call it. I don't know. I don't understand all of that. I just know that it seems to work really well for sound.
It breaks it all into like drug packets.
I don't know exactly what it do, but I know that people who have always had horrible problems with their internet seem to function fairly smoothly on Avamux for whatever reason. But like I said, it doesn't have a whole crap ton of functionality to it like StreamYard does, but it's also not broken.
So my question is, will Sam be able to do all of his patented intros for his shows like he's been doing for the past 2 years?
It would simply be a matter of uploading them into the gizmos. Yeah, he should. I mean, I used it about 1.5 years ago, and at the time I didn't understand what I was doing with my sound mixing, and I couldn't make my sound mixer work with Avamux. But now I know why all that was. I couldn't do it because I was doing it wrong. It makes sense. But in my experience, Avamux has better sound just out the box.
Okay.
Period. But as far as like, there's a few glitchy things with cameras, the audio avatars, there's it's all the same. It's just in different places and set up differently.
Okay.
Hey, one cool feature though that I'm not sure I like, but I do kind of, is there's a private chat for each one of us. So like whoever owns the channel or runs the channel, I can start a private chat with DJ Access that you can't see, and you can start a private chat with me and DJ Access and the whole night. It's weird. There's a total layered black back channel in there.
Okay. All right. Well, since we're here and the night's already effed up, let's go to the chat. Let's see who's. Oh, I know this guy. He's always first. All right. Then we got Jacob Gallo says he's second. Kohai that says she's third. And then we've got, well, we know who that is. That is mandatory Carrie. Might make it, might not. All right, Carrie. Aaron says she isn't first. And then we've got Andrew Langley. Okay. You got D-Day Dire Wolf in the house. It takes a zillage to show up on time. And we got Beak. I'm sitting next to Kohai. Well, Beak, I think I think you're sitting next to an empty chair, apparently. For those inclined, all proceeds, if you are kind enough to donate to Mr. Samuel, will go to his attempt to get better internet.
That's a very worthwhile cause.
Yes, it is. Let's speak again. Let's see, Andrew. Let's see what Kohai's saying here. Just believe in yourself and think, what will Kohai choose, and you'll be just fine. Yeah, but everybody else won't. I believe in you. You got this. Cavatino, it's time. Let's see who else. Anybody else? Okay, we got Suka. Suka, you're lucky to be alive after what you did. After what you did early last month. Ohio Steve. Welcome. Freeside. Howdy.
Freeside. Sorry.
No, that's fine. Is he on the west side or the east side?
I don't even care, man. I just love saying it. It feels like so much fun. Freeside.
It just took me back to my own past doing that.
We got Fab Daddy, Shadow of Cock. I mean Hawk. I keep calling him.
No, you got it wrong. No, Larry, you got to do it right. Shadow of Hawk Tua.
But I'm not even doing it on purpose. We got Jacob Gallo. In case I didn't say it earlier. Nice. We got everybody. Did we miss anybody? I'm working on it, folks. Be there as soon as I can. All right, buddy. Let's see. We've got okay, well, I can't pronounce all that. But howdy. We got Kingpin.
Assalamu alaikum, doodah.
We got Caucasian Sasquatch. We got Alex Dunn. We got A-Jot. Who else? All righty. All right. So before we get into the quiz, so I wanted to show you guys this. Now we know that women in general, they take a lot of risks. They do a lot to welcome back, Sam. But women take their beauty very seriously. Some aren't blessed with natural beauty like Aaron is. And so they go that little extra mile to, some of them like to go to the tanning booth. They like to get a bit of a tint. And this young lady, unfortunately, fell asleep in the tanning bed and woke up 8 hours later. And I just happened to see this earlier today, and that's the eye of a hurricane. So that's not her face. Yeah. So
now she's gonna get pulled over and shot by the police. Honey, just do what the nice officer tells you to.
She gets shot for driving while burnt.
Man, that damn Halloween spider. So we have a prop. You know, one of those spiders that have like a proximity type of alarm thing. I don't know what that's. I don't know what the reach is of it, but it keeps going off. It's scaring the hell out of me, and I don't know how to turn it off.
They make these things called firearms, and if you take some buckshot, put it in one of them, and just
yeah, and scare the whole block. Yeah, okay, but
fear is better than fear.
But
plus, that's how you keep the rent down.
Yeah.
Shh, you're not supposed to be telling them our secrets, man.
But
oh, I'm sorry.
But
only Sam has a white card.
See, when was this? Oh, so she's a little late for Halloween. Or maybe it was just before. She's Mrs. Tropic Thunder. She's the chick playing the chick that's playing a black chick.
My chat is savage.
I'm a dude. Play a dude.
Hey, you know, I'm a dude. And I'm actually gonna do that next year. For my this year, yesterday I was a Grim Reaper, but next year I'm gonna get a photo of Robert Downey Jr. from Tropic Thunder, and I'm gonna put on a shirt, and then I'm gonna get like white foundation. Yeah.
Are you telling me you're gonna wear blackface? How dare you?
No, white. He should wear whiteface. He should go with Robert Downey Jr.
Let me finish what I'm saying. I'm gonna take foundation and put it on the sides of my face so that I look like I'm a white dude that put on blackface.
You're gonna look like white chicks.
So basically, I'm gonna be the black dude that's playing a white dude that's playing a black dude. So that's what I'm thinking about doing next year.
Says, I'm barely getting 8 hours in my comfy bed at home. How is she getting 8 hours in a daddy slot?
And that's the other thing I don't understand. I was like, how do you fall asleep 30 years old, dude? Okay. Woke up horrified, realizing her visage has turned into a deep dark green color. Yeah, you wait until them sirens come on. Talking about she woke up horrified. I was like, oh my God. Trent told the kid. I ran to the mirror and saw what I looked like. I was about to have a panic attack because it doesn't normally look like that. Well, you've been in there for 8 hours. So that's her prior. That's her prior to the black.
I just had a thought. Her tramp stamp's still white as driven snow.
Wow.
You can't look at that girl and tell me she ain't got a tramp stamp.
No comment.
No way. No way.
Oh man. Oh wow. So she's Tupelo, Mississippi, I think. So
well, you know why you're laughing about her sundown town immediately.
Well, you know why you're laughing. There was Eddie Griffin did a stand up. I mean, a long time ago, like it had to be the early '90s, and he was playing a character. He was using a southern accent, and he was playing a white dude, and he was just like, I'm from Tupelo, Mississippi. You know why it's called Tupelo? There were 2 niggers down there. They below now.
Oh my God.
Too white to even be on a panel with the hard R.
There are 2 niggers down there. They below now. But I think he did it. I think it was Showtime at the Apollo when he did it.
Oh, I got something for this. I forgot. I actually got something for this, and I didn't even know you were going to bring it up. So here it is. It's time to throw some shade.
Well, the shade.
I think she got enough thrown on her.
Yeah, it stuck to her. It stuck to her. And you know what the bad thing about it is? If she wasn't using lotion, she would be crusty around the edges of her scalp, and she would look like what I'm going to do next year because it would look like she had foundation on the edges.
Dude, we need to hook up for Halloween next year, and we should both do Robert Downey Jr. and like fade together like gay guys. You know what I'm saying? Just touch the tips. Wait, no, that's not right.
No, you on your own with that one, man. You better find Sam. You're talking about touching tips.
Oh, I forgot to change my name. I'm not Ricada anymore.
Stride Ricada.
Yeah, I just came from the Weekly Rogues Gallery dressing up, and I started out as Indiana Jones, but then I just went to Ricada because that's what for a while people were like, "Hey, you look like Nick Ricada." Like, yes, I do.
That's not a good thing
Yeah,
these days.
I don't know, man. You
It was
don't
a
look like
good.
you've got
less-
a pound of cocaine.
It was a
less
good. I
strung
don't have
out,
near
though.
enough cocaine. Yeah, indeed. I don't look. I looked like Nick Recated when he was healthy and actually full faced.
Right.
And actually,
Yeah.
I have a picture. I have a picture with the man. I remember him pointing to Kayla. Say, Kayla, look, it's me. I'm like, pretty fun.
Well, welcome, Strider.
Thank you.
I
Thank
saw
you for
you. I saw you. I peeked in the Rose Gallery just to say hello to Iron and Selena. So if you guys don't know, I know Selena's she's in a competition on Twitter. She came in 10th place in the semifinals, but it didn't make any sense to me because I was like, something's going on because Selena was in first place all the way through the quarterfinals, and then she gets into the semifinals, and she started off at 7th place, dropped to 10th, and then it didn't matter what anybody did, she did not move out of 10th place. And I was like, either 10 people took a whole bunch of money and started buying up votes left and right, or something else is going on.
Yeah, that was weird. She was in first place for a long time, and then
Yeah.
to go that low, that was weird.
Yeah, and I even got an email because I donated. I bought some votes. I even got an email from them yesterday. I had to sign a form. It was basically, saying it wasn't asking me for a payment. It was saying, "Hey, did you donate this money?" Like they were making sure that nobody has stolen my my credit card.
Yep.
But yeah, I was just like, no, somebody did something. Because for Selena to drop that quick, as soon as they started the semifinal round, she never got up. She was at 7th, and then the next day she was 10th. And then it didn't matter what anybody did, she never broke out of that. And I was just like, for her to drop that low, people had to dump all kinds of money. They had to dump all kinds of money into that for her to drop that far that fast.
Real quick, Young God. So trivia is coming, but it's not the whole show.
Let them cook, man. See, my chat's savage, man. They ain't got no chill. You're talking about a retired troll who has went and collected trolls from around the internet, and I didn't intentionally do it, but I kind of did.
Well, look, I love it, and and honestly, he's right. Let's get started. He's right.
Well, that's getting clipped.
Obviously, everywhere.
Hey, look, $20 is still $20. All right,
Coming to a tweet near you.
I got
$20 is
something
still
for that.
$20. Shadow,
He was young and he needed the money.
you guys like that better? Can you see that?
$20 is still $20, big boy.
You son of a- All right, Sam. If we're gonna start doing that, okay, I got you. And I told you before we came on. I said I'm trying to refrain from embarrassing you.
Look, that wasn't about you, Larry. That was about Shadow.
Yeah, but
That's
Kohai
totally
made it about me. Kohai made it about me.
Oh wow!
Because it
Egg,
offends the boys something fierce.
get with me, bro. We can fight back. We can shoot right back, bro. We can do this. I'm down.
That's fine with me. So if you guys can see this, everything is good. Folks, strap
I mean,
yourselves in because tonight's quiz is called End of the Road. So excuse me if I might have to mute because I'm allergic to dust and I'm in the garage, so I might have to mute and cough often, or you might hear me doing that. But today's sections, first is Tales from the Morgue. Section 2 is Hollywood Pain. Section 3 is Tales from the Abyss. Section 4 is my favorite, 1 Minute Memory. Section 5 is Rest in Peace. Section 6 is Who Am I? And the 2-point double up bonus 5 is the Abyssal bonus 5 round. Hi, Celine. You guys ready?
Let's go.
ready to rumble.
Tales from the Morgue. Hope you're not squeamish. True or false? An EMT and a morgue employee were talking when suddenly a corpse sat up. The EMT freaked out, but the morgue employee simply shrugged it off and said, "They do that sometimes." Is that true or false?
Can anyone answer?
Well,
From the rules.
I'm gonna call the names out. That's the other thing. Let's see.
It might help if each of us answer in private chat and verbally.
No. This is fine. I'm gonna call you guys names out and you answer. Strider, by all means, sir, please go first.
Yes, this is true.
Okay. Sasquatch.
Obviously true.
Okay. DJ Alexis.
Alexis?
I'm sorry, DJ Axis. I don't know why I put Alexis.
I like that name. I'll roll with that. It's true.
All right. Sam.
It's true.
Who
I
else
got
doing
your
it?
back, Alexis.
Suka says true.
Now that you're named Alexis, I do too.
B says true. Jacob says true. Ooh, that damn spider. I'm about to break that thing. Okay. Hopefully you guys can't hear it going off. So the answer, of course, the answer is true.
I watch Grey's Anatomy. I know things.
I'm
I've
not
worked
going to
around
admit how many
corpses.
dead
I know
bodies I've
things.
been around. I'm not admitting to that.
All right. So here's the next one. Which of these incidents are true? A, B, or both? A, a mortician assistant screamed and ran out of the building and all the way home after the dead lady they were about to embalm grabbed his wrist and sat up. The hospital assumed the lady was dead, but she was in a coma and woke up at the funeral home. Or B, after a family decided that to cremate a loved one, a funeral home employee placed the body into the cremation machine and heard 5 loud pops after nearly an hour. The staff thought it was a pacemaker in the body, but it was actually a gun in the body's vagina firing off 5 shots.
What the fuck?
Sounds like a good night.
All right, so Sam, we're gonna start with you.
5 shots. I'm done after 1.
Is it? What's your statement?
I'm sorry. I've been drinking Red Bull all night. Y'all are going to have to just mute me.
Sasquatch. Thank you. Sam, is it A, B, or both?
I'm gonna go with B on this, although I don't know how the hell she gets a whole gun up there.
Depends on the caliber. It could be like a 22. Yeah.
I'm not permitted to talk on this.
Strider, your turn.
I'm saying both. I'm saying both. Both of them seem just because I know A can happen, but B seems too ridiculous to not be true.
Okay. All right, Sasquatch.
All right. So the reason I'm saying B is because the line all the way home, that would make it less likely to be true.
Okay. And let's see. Aaron is saying both. Zillage is saying both. Let's see. Who else?
B says both. Suka says, hope it's true. He says the gun one is true, so I'm assuming that's a B. Young God says rolling A. Jacob Gallo says both. I think that's everybody.
Do they make 5-shot Derringers? I think they do make 5-shot Derringers.
Not Derringers, bro. That's 1 or 2 shots.
Okay. I remember seeing something kind of looking like that. I have an image in my head of a
38 Special carries 5 shots. You can get a handful of 22s that have 5 shots. There's a couple of 320s, 420s, or whatever it is.
Okay. Hold on, before you guys go into a tangent, I got to read up the answers. The answer is both.
Okay.
Both incidents happened.
Hey, Mirror.
Hey.
Hey, it's a mirror. Hello.
So
does it still count as me getting that one wrong if I didn't get to tell my answer?
you sure did.
Because I was gonna go with B, so I already got it wrong, and I'm like, maybe if I just don't say anything, it doesn't count against me.
Well, since you already said it, yeah, it counts against you.
All right.
Or do you guys want the side view back like that, or do you want it back like that? Like that, just like that's fine.
This
That
is
works.
good.
That way's fine.
Okay, next one. Let's see. 2 of these 4 stories are true. The other 2 are fake. Which ones are true? Is it A, the body expelled its fluids all over the coroners, prompting them to run? One of them slipped on the fluids that sprayed onto the floor and died after smacking and splitting his head on the floor. B, as the coroner and the assistant approached the body, it sat up, spoke some gibberish, and then collapsed onto the floor. Or C, a coroner heard clicking coming from a body that had just been brought in. He and his assistant investigated and found a crab inside the body trying to claw its way out. Or D, a police coroner was fired after his assistant reported him for having improper intimacy with a newly dead corpse. So, DJ Alexis, since you didn't go the last time, which 2 do you believe are true?
All right. I think it's gonna be C and D. Somebody dying while slipping. I've never heard of that happening, and I usually read stories like this. And the second one, the B one, also doesn't seem too probable, but C and D definitely do.
Okay, Sasquatch.
B and D.
Okay. Sam.
I'm gonna go with A and the newly deads. D.
All right. Strider.
I'm gonna go B and D.
Okay. All right. Let's see. Aaron is saying B and C.
You got one more panelist.
He always
that's
forgets
right.
me. Clearly, I don't exist. That's cool. That's cool. Because if I did it to him, I'm racist. But I guess he does it to me, and it's all good.
Okay.
He's got to be some kind of phobe. He was talking about putting on white paste.
Okay, Lioness. Which 2 do you think is true?
Listen, I know someone who works with dead peoples, right? And number B, yeah, number B. It happens that people, because when you die, the muscles shrink. A lot of the muscles shrink, so it is common for dead people to sit up. Now, speaking gibberish, I'm not sure, but I think that B and D are correct. I think they're true. I think B and D are true.
Let's see. And Beak is saying A and D. Sam, help me out a bit.
Yeah, so we got Young God says B and D seem most probable. I think that looks about it for answers in the chat right now.
Okay. It's common for dead bodies to sit up, though, because of the shrinking of the muscles.
Yeah, so, Mira, hold on, Mira. What was yours again? I didn't write it.
I said that B and D are correct, are true, rather.
Okay. The answer is B and C.
No, really?
Yes.
I'll buy crabs in the body. I've seen crabs on the body.
Yeah.
That's surprising to me.
Yeah, A and D I made up myself, but B and C happened. The crab, the body that was taken in, it was after a hurricane. The crab had hid inside the body to, keep itself safe.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was all the way down in his stomach. How it lived, I don't know, but it was trying to dig its way out of him by the time the coroners got to him. All right, next one. While out drinking, a man collapsed outside of a pub and was taken to the hospital, where he was declared dead. Hours later, a security guard heard the man making noises inside the morgue refrigerator. What happened next?
We've all been here.
The naked dead man asked the guard for a blanket to cover himself and then went back to the pub to keep drinking after the doctors checked him out. B, the security guard recognized the man His now ex-wife cheated on the guard with him. Needless to say, the guard was arrested and charged for finishing what the heart attack started. Or C, as the guard opened the refrigerator door, the coroner on duty came running in and pulled the very alive man out. Hospital workers mixed up a sedated patient with the man who died after suffering the heart attack and had the sedated patient picked up by the coroner.
Can
Amira,
you
let's
say
start.
number C? Can you say number C again? Because it was so long.
Sure, sorry. Basically, the guard opened up the refrigerator door. The coroner on duty came running in to pull the man out because the hospital workers had a sedated patient. They mixed up the sedated patient with the man who had actually died at the pub and sent the sedated patient to the morgue.
Oh,
So which one do you think is real? A, B, or C?
well, C. It seems there's so many details that it would seem real. I guess there's just so many details. So C.
Okay. Sasquatch?
A.
Okay. Strider?
I mean, A might as well have been ripped from my biography, but I think C is the correct answer here.
All right. DJ Alexis?
You know, C seems like the most probable, but I'm going with B because it sounds stupid as fuck. I want it to be true. Okay, I want B to be true, so I'm gonna will it into existence. Give me that B.
Okay, let's see. Sam, I guess Suka's saying C.
I guess Suka's saying C. I don't know. I haven't said what I'm saying. Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
So
Go ahead, Suka. I mean, Sam.
I think I'm also saying C. I was just giving you shit. So Carrie says C. Zillage says A just because. Suka says C. Jacob Gallo says C. Aaron Laura says A. Capitano says C. Young God says B. Doesn't make sense, so B. And Beak says A.
All right. The answer is A.
No.
Yeah.
Listen, I'm pretty sure that was me back in 1996. I went to a bar, got smashed.
Boy,
Next thing I know, I'm laying on a cold table.
in Mother Russia, the bar drink you.
Also, Little Georgia can also happen.
All right. So let's see the next one. Okay.
What country did A take place in?
Ireland.
I know.
Makes sense.
Yeah, checks out.
Checks out.
I mean, you fly in, your plane hits the tarmac, and it's casting aside a bunch of discarded whiskey bottles. Is anyone surprised?
Okay.
Famous Guinness as far as the eye can see.
Damn right.
Next one. After waking up in a room with dead bodies at the morgue, what did this man do? Did he A, this man was checked out by the doctors who declared him dead for arsenic poisoning. The man returned home with the police and found his wife, who called 911, sleeping with a woman. His wife was arrested on charges of attempted murder. Or B, the man returned to the house party he passed out at. His friends thought he was dead and called 911. When the man returned, one of his friends fainted at the sight of him. C, the man was checked out by the doctors and released, only to be hit and killed by a cement truck 1 block from the hospital. Or D, nothing happened. This question and the answers are fake. Amira, let's start with you.
Okay. After waking up in a room with dead bodies at the morgue, what did the man do? Nothing happened. Wait. We didn't check out the doctors and release. I say B.
Okay. Strider.
They all seem just as plausible, but B sounds like it could happen.
Okay.
Going with B.
Sam.
I want to go with A because I like that scenario.
Okay. Sasquatch.
As much as I like C, I feel like this is the only chance I'm going to get at getting some D. So D.
DJ Alexis.
I'm touching D's with Sasquatch on this one.
Yeah, bro. You touch it.
You gotta stop answering to it now. Now it's yours.
Look, Carrie's saying B. Aaron is saying C. Jan is saying he wants some D too. Jacob saying B. And did I miss anybody, Sam?
Well, Carrie changes his answer to A.
Carrie changes his answer to A. All right, Carrie. All right. I'm telling you. All right, the answer is B.
Awesome.
It's just because you're racist.
So I knew I was right.
Mm-hmm.
That sounds hilarious.
All right. So we made it to section 2. Hollywood Pain. All right. It took a dedicated special effects team and 3,000 computers to create this monster. Was it A, the Gamorrean from A Never-Ending Story, B, Shelob the Spider from Lord of the Rings, C, the Dementors from Harry Potter, D, Davy Jones from Pirates of the Caribbean, E, Imhotep from The Mummy, F, Clover from Cloverfield, G, Kong from King Kong, or H, Pennywise from It. Let's start with Caucasian Sasquatch.
D, baby. Them little were difficult.
All right. Strider.
Yeah, I'm going to go with D as well. It's either that. It's weird because the choices are either between complexity of the character or a Hollywood bloat, and I don't know which is more plausible, but I think D has got to be it.
Okay. Alexis.
I'm going to go with C on this one.
Okay. Sam.
It's I think I remember hearing something about this. This was D, just because of the, like Strider was saying, the complexity of the character.
Stop it there, ruining my game.
Amira.
I would think Kong would be hard to make because of its size and the jungle surroundings and all that. But he's not a monster. Kong isn't a monster. So maybe it is D. Because Kong is not a monster, right?
Clearly, you've never been to South Atlanta at night.
Oh no. Depends on the movie, Amira.
Am I missing something?
So you're thinking.
Pretty sure that was a black joke.
Oh.
Please don't judge me because I laughed at that.
I haven't said anything.
Well, we all love a good game of Donkey Kong, now don't we? No,
I live in Houston. I can laugh at that.
I would say I guess I'm gonna go with everybody else because Kong is not a monster per se. So I would go with D, I guess. No, actually, the Dementors though, but they're just ghosts. They just look like ghosts. So then, yeah, I'll go with what everybody else is saying.
So D.
She wants the D.
I have the D. I am okay. I have the D. So yes, I will.
Don't be so crude. I'm talking about the trivia.
Well, I'm talking about vitamin D. What are you talking about?
Okay, well, let me stop that now before this turns into a war, because I already know what's getting ready to happen. The answer is B.
No, really?
Yeah, the spider.
Huh?
Okay, that's fair enough.
Never even seen the movie.
I get it, but what? Oh my goodness! Oh, you're in for a treat. I would give anything to be in your shoes and see it again for the first time.
All right, let's see. This actor experienced an allergic reaction and an extreme bout of claustrophobia while wearing a monster suit in this movie. Was it A, Mark Steiger, the Demogorgon in Stranger Things, Tim Curry, Lord of Darkness in Legend, Jim Carrey, the Grinch in The Grinch, Ron Perlman, Hellboy, Gary Oldman, Dracula, or Michael J. White, Spawn? Amira, let's start with you.
Well, Michael J. White probably sounds like the type of guy who would whine and cry about everything. Jim Carrey just seems like the opposite. So I think it'll probably be Michael White. He's probably crying about everything.
Oh, wow.
The black guy whose last name is White. Okay. Sasquatch.
It's appropriation. F.
Okay. Strider.
Jim Carrey. C.
Okay. Sam.
How dare you? How dare you? Who said that?
Honestly.
To the naughty corner.
Snyder, how dare you? You know, you're going to regret that. Watch when we see the answer.
Sam, your answer.
I'm gonna go with probably. I'm a little torn between A and C, so I'm gonna go with C. Also, Jim Carrey.
Okay.
It better not be Jim Carrey.
Alexis, the DJ.
I think it is. I think I've read this.
Based on the costume, I'm going to go with F.
All right, and see what's going on in the chat.
All right, so Beak says C. Zillage says
take it back.
Zillage says D. Suka says F. Aaron Laura says F. Jacob Gallo says D. Carrie says F. Kevateno says C. And Zillage says, I think Amir is a Jim Carrey fan.
The answer is E, Gary Oldman.
Really?
That doesn't even sound like a bad costume. Dracula of all costumes.
The scene where he was a giant bat.
Oh,
he was also a giant wolf in it, and and old Dracula and young Dracula. Like he did a bunch of different makeups for that.
But it was the bat costume that did it.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
I thought I read somewhere that Jim Carrey hated. Well, he may have just hated the Grinch prosthetic. But I don't know if he had a.
Yeah.
He did. Everyone kind of hated working on that movie.
Yeah, and by the way, I'll also add, as far as Michael J. White, he is a martial artist and he has competed in the Kumite and he's won quite a few competitions. So the man's used to pain.
Yeah, but that mask and that freaking when he was Spawn, dude, that stuff went all up over his face. That was wild.
Yeah, but he never complained about that. While performing this character, one of these actors/actresses literally tore their vocal cords, making them bleed after performing the character's voice. Was it A, Andy Serkis, Gollum, Benedict Cumberbatch, Smaug, Danny DeVito as the Penguin, Slavica Jovan as Gozer from Ghostbusters, Amelia Kincaid, Angela, Night of the Demons, or Jane Levi, the possessed Mia from 2013's Evil Dead?
How do you tear your vocal cords? How's that even possible?
Have you ever heard
singers do it all the time?
That singer, what's her name? The one who won on the American Idol? Clary, what's her name?
Carrie Underwood? No. Not Carrie Underwood?
No, it was another one. But anyway, she did the same thing. She tore her.
It's very common with singing. Yeah.
Yeah, I know you could tear your vocal cords. I didn't know you could make them bleed.
Oh yeah.
I think it's number C.
Wait, Amira, I've got a call. Well, you've already thrown your answer out, so I'll just say C. Sasquatch.
D. Gozer.
Right. Strider.
E.
Okay. Alexis.
I'm going with E on this one.
Wait, Larry, can I change? Can I change mine?
Yes, you can. All right, let me get Sam's first. Hold on, let me get Sam's first. Sam.
I'm going with D.
All right, Miss Amira, what would you like to change your answer to?
I think I want to go to F because she was doing the screaming in that movie. You know, the possessed movie. She was doing a lot of screams.
Okay. Let's see. I guess Suka says A. Aaron Laura says F. Alex Dunn.
Zillage says A as well. He was earlier.
Okay. Zillage. Zillage says A. Jacob Gallo says F. Beak says C. Did I miss anybody?
Cavateno says F. And did you get Alex Dunn's A?
Yeah, I got him.
Okay. Carrie says E.
And Carrie says E. The answer is B.
Really?
Yes.
What a pussy.
He
Yep.
wasn't. He was just using his normal voice. That's incredible. That's insane.
Tore his vocal cords using his normal voice, playing a dragon.
Wow. Okay.
Yep. Next one. This character's outfit was so tight and hot to wear that the actress in it couldn't wear underwear, would suffer hallucinations, and had to wring out their socks at the end of each day on set. Was it Val Kilmer as Batman, Michelle Pfeiffer as Catwoman, Ben Affleck as Daredevil, Scarlett Johansson as Black Widow, Brandon Routh as Superman, or Jennifer Lawrence as Mystique?
Wow.
Amira.
Tough.
So the outfit was so tight. They would have to wring out their socks. Black Widow was really tight too. It was very tight. I will say 1 second. I will say Daredevil. C.
All right. Sasquatch.
I know everybody wants me to say Michelle Pfeiffer, but Jennifer
We hope
Lawrence
it's
is a
Michelle
total puss. She is a victim, and she wants you to know it, and so she would totally wallow in that stuff. F.
Oh, okay. Sam.
Scarlett Johansson. D.
All right. Strider.
You know, I was gonna say F, but she didn't wear prosthetics like what's her face did in the
Rebecca
actual
Romijn.
Yes, Rebecca Romijn did in the good X-Men films. So I'm gonna go Val Kilmer.
All right. DJ Alexis.
I'm going Michelle Pfeiffer on this one. I'm going B.
Okay. And what's the chat looking like, Sam?
Cavateno says A. Jacob Gallo says A. Zillage says F. Aaron Laura says C. Beak says B. El Perro says I love that fucking name. El Perro says Mystique, so that's F. Suka says B. And I think that's
Oh,
everybody?
Jan brings up a good point because he says probably
yep.
Jennifer because of the locations where they had to film.
Yeah, maybe. So Young God for F.
Yeah. Yawn God for F. The answer is D. Scarlett
Told you.
Johansson.
I watched a short about this like 4 days ago.
Oh. Suffer hallucinations. So it's like because it cuts off the blood to your brain, maybe?
Dehydration mostly.
Yeah,
Oh.
dehydration and like you said, it was so
Heat
tight.
and exhaustion.
All right. Which of these incidences happened to Arnold Schwarzenegger when he played Mr. Freeze on Batman and Robin? Arnold slipped on a prop and fell on his back. Parts of the suit broke, and it cost the studio $10,000 to repair. The person who dropped the prop was fired and sued for the 10 grand. Or B, the LED lights placed around Arnold's teeth to light up his helmet leaked battery acid into Arnold's mouth. Balloons were stuffed in his mouth for protection against future leaks. Or C, someone snuck onto the set and stole Mr. Freeze's suit but was caught by security. The thief was revealed to be an off-duty security guard that was assigned to the movie. His job, make sure nobody steals the suit. Let's start with you, Sasquatch.
I'll roll a C on that one because that sounds like a movie that should be made.
Okay. Strider.
C.
All right. Amira.
I would say A.
Okay. DJ Alexis.
I'm gonna say B.
All right, Sam.
I'll probably go A.
All righty. And what is the chat looking like, Sam?
Carrie says, I'm gonna say he's saying B because he mentions the LEDs. El Perro says C. Capitano says C. Zillage says A. Beak says C. Suka says A. Jacob Gallo says C. Aaron Laura says C. Zillage changed his to C.
Let's change it to C.
And I think that's everybody so far. Yeah.
Okay. Now, here's the problem. Because I realized I messed up on the answer. I know what the answer is, but I wrote down the wrong thing as the answer. I wrote down that the answer was C, but it's not. It's actually B.
Oh.
Cheater,
Well, that
pumpkin.
sucks.
Yeah. They put the LED lights on him and it leaked battery acid into his mouth. It burned him.
I don't even remember his teeth being lit up.
All right, so
Watch
check it
that
out. Yon God gets points for that one because he passed and you cheated.
Okay. All right, I'll give him points for that. Okay, next one. So we are in part 3. Tales from the Abyss. You wonder what?
Sorry. Oh, I was just gonna say, no wonder Schwarzenegger says "Screw your freedoms." He has battery acid leaking into his brain.
Checks out.
Okay, here we go. An EMT left a Reddit story about a Halloween encounter he experienced. What happened? The EMT responded to a call from a police officer. When he arrived, the EMT witnessed a man dressed as pre-fall of man Adam. The man told the EMT that he was looking for the tree of life so he could help it be fruitful and multiply before winter set in. 2, or B, the EMT was working at a local jail. One night, a police officer brought in a man dressed as Satan who was fighting him and yelling, F your couch, F your couch.
Yeah, fuck that couch.
See, the EMT was called to the home of a man who was having a medical episode. He was dressed up as cocaine bearer for a party he and his friends were about to have. The guy smeared what he thought was baking soda from a bowl he laid out. Turns out one of his friends was a coke dealer. He emptied out the baking soda thinking it was already used for something else and replaced it with some of his product to sell to select attendees. Or D, none of these stories are real. Let's start with Amira.
None of this stuff is real.
So D, okay. Sasquatch?
I really want the guy who smeared cocaine all over himself to be real, so I'm just gonna go with that, whatever one that was. I like that story.
C. All right. DJ Alexis.
Cocaine's a hell of a drug. I'm going with C.
Strider.
Same, for the same reason, C.
All right.
Exactly.
Sam.
Before I answer, we have 2 more panelists just joined us. Devil Made Me Do It and Tiny But Fierce.
Okay.
Hey guys.
Hi.
Yo.
The Tiny.
Hi, Tiny.
Greetings.
Shot in the dark here. I'm gonna go with D. None of these stories are real.
All right. Tiny, would you like to cast your vote for this one, or you want to wait to the next one?
I'll wait till the next one.
Okay. All right. What about you, Devil?
Well, I know the one where I went into the thing screaming "fuck your couch" is true, so I'll go with that one.
All right. So he believes that's true. Okay. Albeit you're usually the one causing a lot of this stuff, Devil. So let's see. Beak says C. Help me out, Sam.
Yeah, if you'll let me get to it. Suka for D, Cavateno
D?
for B, Suka,
Okay.
Cavateno for B, Jacob Gallo for D. Got B for C, as you said. El Perro for B. Aaron Laura for C. Zillage for D. Yon God for B. And I think that's everybody. Suka says we all want the D.
The answer is B. Yeah. Oh, and by the way, just, I forgot to say this to the panel. If you guys know that something is an answer, don't say, "Hey, I know the answer is," because then it'll cause people to follow suit. All right, and it'll mess up the whole idea of the picking.
We should have started on an honor system at the very beginning. You can't change the rules now, bro.
Well, it was the rule. I just forgot to say it.
Told you I actually did that.
Well, none of you came on and said, "Oh, I know the answer to this. I saw it." None of you did that.
That's because I want to win.
All right. Anyway, one of these true Halloween stories is actually false. Which one? A London police officer spent most of his off-duty shift dealing with a man dressed in a banana suit. The man was squeezing bananas between his butt cheeks while shouting, "It's okay, I'm Banana Man." B, a married couple let their teenage son throw a Halloween party while they were at one themselves. When they came home, the parents saw their son cursing and mopping up brown matter. Turns out someone spiked the Halloween punch with laxatives. Several guests had explosions on the floor and parts of the grass in the driveway.
Oh, good God.
Or C, an off-duty police officer was arrested by his peers for running around a local public university, scaring people and throwing fruit at them. He spoke to them in Wookiee language until sobering up the next morning in a cell.
That's a hell of a list of choices. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Amira, let's start with you.
The last one, you said an off-duty police officer. I can't read it because I can't see.
It's meant for me to read it. Sorry. An off-duty police officer was arrested by his peers for running around a local public university, scaring people and throwing fruit at them. He spoke to them in Wookiee language until sobering up the next morning in a cell.
Okay. Which one is not true? Okay.
Yeah, which one is fake?
The one that's not true is B. The poo-poo on the floor.
Okay. Tiny but fierce.
Maybe next time.
Tiny, you there?
Damn it. Sorry. I don't think I'm not sure it is B, but I'm really hoping it's B because I hope that never really happened.
Okay.
So I'll go with B.
All right. Sasquatch.
So there's not a chance in hell that a cop knows sure what C did not happen.
C? Okay. All right. Strider.
Despite its similarity to my 23rd birthday, I think I'll go with A. It's false. Didn't happen. Banana Man never occurred.
Alexis.
Muted, bud.
I think it's C.
All right. Sam.
Sing us a song. I'm the Banana Man. A.
A banana that is gone, say can it split?
All right, Sam.
Okay.
I'm with
So
Alex.
we got Beak for B. Carrie for A, I think. Suka for C. Cabateno for A. We have Jan God for C. Oh no, Carrie said C. So yeah. Logical Spark for A. Jacob Gallo for C. Zillage for C. El Perro for C. Aaron Laura for C. Nope. Carrie, change it back to A. And I think, Alex Dunn says Banana Man is real, so he's going with A as well. Ben T says D, all of the above. There's no D, man. Sorry.
The one that is fake. Hold on, let me look it up. The one that is fake is B.
Oh,
I do not believe there is a cop anywhere that can speak Sherrywook. I want references, sir.
Wait. So Larry, that means if B is the one that's fake, that means Banana Man is real.
Banana Man is
Spelled
real.
Banana Man
Seems
out of
like
jail. I know Banana Man is real.
We all know Banana Man. We've all been Banana Man.
I might have been Banana Man once.
Who hasn't crushed a couple bananas between their butt cheeks? I mean,
yeah, that really happened.
Wasn't bananas, but
okay. At this location, multiple witnesses have reported seeing a quote satanic-like creature with a human face and clubbed feet. Others saw the ghost of a young lady who was burned inside a barrel and rolled down the hill. Was it an? Yeah. Oh yeah. Was it an A, Pripyat, Ukraine? B, dark whatever, Russia. I'm just gonna say this. Some of these cities, I didn't think about it when I wrote the answers down. These are all
good luck pronouncing the Romanian one.
Yeah. Oh man, hell no, I'm not even gonna try that. Is it C, Romania, D, Ireland, E, Germany, or F, none of the above?
None of the above that happened in Jersey. Sorry, man, I ruined it. I apologize. You can kick me out.
To be fair, I've done these things in most of these cities, so.
All right, Sam. Not Sam. Tiny. Let's start with you.
I'm gonna go with Romania.
See, Devil, I forgot about you. I'm sorry, man. Devil, why don't you go there?
That was my greatest trick. No, I'll go with Russia.
So B.
Yeah.
Amira.
Pripyat is a place where they had the Holodomor, which was pretty bad, and then in Mother Russia they have Baba Yaga, which is like boogeyman in English. Baba Yaga. I'm gonna go with either Russia or Romania. Can I do 50-50?
No, you can't do 50-50.
All right. Well, then I'll Romania.
You're going with Romania?
No, Russia.
Russia.
Sasquatch?
F, I'm telling you, that happened in New Jersey, bro.
All right. Yeah. Strider?
One of these selections in here is not even a real city, so I'm going to go with C, the one in the Romania.
Okay. DJ Axis?
I'm going with E.
E. Okay. Sam?
I think I'm going to go with C as well.
All right. And it's chat time.
I don't, Suka, you can't say A and B. We just went over this with Amira. Zillage for F. Aaron Laura for D. Young God for C because it's the longest name. Dateslav Carrie for D. Or I'm sorry, C. That was on me, not him. El Perro for F.
All right.
Caviteno for B. Ben T says Jersey, so F. Jacob Gallo says B. Beak says B. Young God says E. Suka says B, I think. And I think that's everybody.
All right. The answer is C, Romania.
Woohoo! I got one.
Those Carpathian Mountains. You get all sorts of crazy shit up there.
Look, bad shit happened in all of these places, but Romania is known for supernatural shit.
Is Montpelier Ireland? That's not a place, is it?
Yes, it is.
It is.
Yes.
Really? Because Montpellier is also a place. Montpellier is in France. It's spelled the same way.
Yeah.
Interesting. I didn't know
Pretty
that.
sure there's one in Canada
Sam.
too.
Next one. For 600 years, this place was the site of several murders by jealous concubines and sanctioned executions. Today, there are several reports of a ghost woman running from a soldier, and sounds of clashing swords have also been reported. Is it A, Chambord Castle, France, B, Dunrobin Castle in Scotland, C, the Forbidden City in China, or D, Alcazar of Segovia, Spain? Amira, you first.
When I think of jealous concubines, I think of China, but it says clashing swords. Was China famous for swords? I don't think that China was famous for sword fighting.
China had swords, yeah.
Yeah, they have a very, very, very massive.
Okay, then we'll just see. Then I'll go with that one, China.
Oh, I'm not saying that was the right one. I'm just saying that they did have sword culture. That was all I was saying.
Tiny,
why does she talk like she sped up?
Tiny, why don't you go next?
Well, yeah. When the courtesan thing does make me think China, and they do have a sword force, but Alcazar of Segovia, Spain, that would possibly be when the Moors controlled Spain. So then you'd have the Ottomans, and therefore you'd have more concubines again. So I'm actually going to go with D.
All right. Sasquatch?
It's B, because the Scottish dude was chasing a chick.
Ryder?
Well, concubines are specific to only one culture in this. I'm gonna say China.
Okay. DJ Axis?
I'm going with Tiny on this one. I'm going with D.
All righty. Sam?
I'm gonna go with China.
All right. Devil?
I'll go with C.
All right.
So for chat answers, we have Young God for C, Capitano for C, Zillage for C, Suka for A, Carrie for C, Aaron Laura for C, Jacob Gallo for C, Ben T for B. Beak says time to convince me D.
All righty. The answer is C.
Nuts. Sorry, guys.
Two for me.
That's good. That's a good thought process, though. That makes sense.
And sorry, there actually are multiple cultures that had concubines as a regular thing.
Yeah, but were they
The
called
word wasn't
concubines,
used
or were
for
they
most
under?
of
Would they
them.
have a different title?
The Ottomans would have called most of them concubines, most likely.
Because I think there was for like European cultures, it was a little bit. It was a same.
Well, they're
same...
courtesans. Courtesans are different than concubines.
Yeah. Okay. Maybe it's some other term I'm thinking of.
Okay. Next one. After several people. Oh, first let me fix something. Not the last one, but the one before it. Apparently, I mixed it up. My apologies. The answer was actually D.
So was it Romania?
Scottish guys are chasing chicks.
No, it was Romania. Wait, was it? Hold on.
Romania was C.
That was the one before.
What in the world have you got going on, bro? You've ruined absolutely everything. I'm declaring myself winner immediately.
Which one was it?
You don't know.
It was that one. Yeah, that one was the one before. The Romania and Russia one was the one before that one.
For 600 years, a place of... No, this one's China.
No, you're talking about the other one. That one, yeah, that was the one before. Mm-hmm.
Yep, it was Ireland.
Oh,
Ireland.
so it wasn't Romania.
No, it wasn't
Okay.
Romania. My bad. It was Ireland. My apologies, guys.
Well, it's a logical leap from barrel fire deaths to exploding churches and car bombs. So I guess
It was still also in Jersey, yo. That happened also in Jersey. I swear to
Well,
God.
Jersey's
I've
really
read it.
big, I guess.
She probably, honestly, the
Jersey's
poor Irish
first.
lady probably had a lit cigar or lit pipe in her mouth, and she's like, I need some more whiskey. I need to go down and scrape the bottom of the barrel.
Well, Jersey's first
It's part,
anyway.
it's part of me culture after all.
Jersey's first anyway. All right, last one. After several people were killed in a horrible event decades ago, after several people were killed in a horrible event decades ago, that's supposed to take since then out. Ghosts have been sorry. Ghosts have been seen hanging out behind a building where the bodies were left. Today, it is a common stop along a ghost tour. Is it A, the Minger Hotel in San Antonio, B, James M. Niederlander Theater in Chi-Town, Chicago? Is it C, the French Quarter, New Orleans, otherwise known as the French Quarter Phantoms, or D, Sacramento, California, the Sacramento Ghosts? Amira, let's start with you.
You said after several people were killed in a horrible event decades ago. Okay, so what kind of event happened decades ago? I know the Alamo, but that wasn't decades ago. Death Valley, people are dying all the time. New Orleans, well, Katrina happened about a decade. Yeah, a little bit over a decade. Yeah, wow, Katrina happened in 2006, was it? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I would
2005.
Okay, so then that was decades ago. So I would say C.
Well, Devil.
That would be D.
Sam.
I like Amira's reasoning. I'm going to go with C as well.
Axes.
When I think about people dying, I usually think of Chicago, so I'm going with B.
That is sound logic, sir.
Strider.
Yeah, everything's haunted down in New Orleans. So I'm going to say C.
All right. Sasquatch.
Well, for New Orleans, you can pick your disaster at your leisure. There are lots of them to choose from. That's why I'm going with C.
All right. Tiny.
That's not during hurricane season.
I like everybody's reasoning for C, and I know that there's so much of the French Quarter that is on the common ghost tours. But I'm remembering this weird. There was a theater fire that killed a whole bunch of teens and punk rockers back in the 90s. So I'm gonna actually go with the Niederlander Theater. See if that's that weird thing that happened back then is popping into my head for any good reason.
So you're going with B. Okay. I think that's everybody on the panel.
Okay. Zillage for B. We have Carrie for D. Suka for D. Cavateno for C. Jacob Gallo for B. El Perro for D. Ben T for B. Beak for D. Aaron Laura for C. Young God is saying, I'm saying A for insane reasons.
That is a reason.
Let's see. El Perro said D. And Betty said B. The answer is B.
Woohoo!
That's what I'm talking about.
Okay.
Good job.
Wait, so they have ghost tours in Chicago? That
Yep.
can't be safe. That can't be
No,
safe.
no.
See, the ghost tour is here's where you're gonna be a ghost.
Yeah. I had
Yeah,
to
right.
look, I had to
Here's where you're
I had
gonna hide
to-
after you get shot.
The tour
Right.
gets longer every year.
yeah, I had to I had to generalize it. But there was it was a fire, 600 almost 600 people died in that theater.
Coconut
Yeah.
Grove.
Oh.
And they took the bodies out and stacked them out in the alley.
Jesus Christ.
Wow.
And so the ghosts are been hanging out in the alley, which is why they call it Death Alley, because you can see all the ghosts from all the dead people in that alley where the bodies were stacked.
Do you know the name of the place? What's the name of it?
It says it right there.
Yeah,
It's in
James,
red. I
James
can't read it.
Niederlander. Yeah,
Okay.
that's the
I
name of it.
can't read it either, to be fair.
It's Mad Dog 40 Theater.
All right.
So wait. I need to ponder on that one for a second because that's crazy. That's crazy, Larry. So they put the bodies in the alley, and then now the ghosts of the bodies are just hanging out there.
Yeah, but the same thing happened with the
put it in.
Alamo. The Alamo, the bodies were in the rivers and everything.
Wow.
Like
I mean,
hundreds
look at
of bodies.
Yeah,
More
that's
than
weird.
600. Way more than 600.
Well, when you dump people like that, their spirits still hang around because it's wrong. That's not the right way to put them to bed or put them to the afterlife.
To
Whatever.
rest.
Yeah,
Well,
to
I
rest.
mean,
Thank
not
you.
sleep with you.
Listen, that's not the point. Okay.
I mean, there's a lot of cultures that believe if you don't bury your dead in consecrated ground, they don't get to move on.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
It's obviously true since those spirits are still hanging around in Chicago.
Yeah, for real. So I that's why I don't joke around with it, because I don't want that to be me. I'd rather move on. Unless,
Right. Yet
So-
another reason to not go to Chicago.
Yeah.
I've seen Beetlejuice. I don't want to be a civil servant.
All right. So now we're at part 4, my favorite 1 minute memory. Devil, I'm glad
Oh,
that you're
Jesus.
here too.
Oh man,
I hate this section.
me too.
Oh, it's my favorite. And you guys can thank Devil because he's the one that inspired me to do it.
What's happening? Are we about to get traumatized?
Yes.
Sounds like
This
it.
whole experience is traumatizing.
So
Pay attention to people's
okay.
shoes.
Hold on. So I'm gonna explain how it works. For those of you who don't know, yes, Zillage. Oh no. Oh yes. So I'm gonna show you a photo. You get 1 minute to look at the photo and try to memorize as much as you can, and then I'm going to drop the photo and I'm going to ask you a question.
Okay.
I mean, that sounds very innocent and simple enough. I mean, what-
No, it's not.
Wait,
Did you see the gorilla running around in the background? That's what the question.
No,
gonna be.
it's worse than that. It's like, did anybody happen to notice the bubblegum wrapper there in the
no,
corner?
it's which side of his head was his hair parted?
Ugh.
All right, ready? Go.
Jesus Christ.
What am I looking at?
Sam, is that
You-
your
That
room?
is weird.
You are
No,
looking,
that's not my.
you
that's
are
not my
looking
room.
at Sam. You are looking at the lair of the toy box killer.
Oh God!
I
Let's
thought
say,
that
or
was
is-
Jeremy's closet.
Or Stephen Hawking's childhood bedroom.
There would be a photo of Nomi in the corner if it was Dermy's closet.
That's very true. There'd be a picture of a lot of the girls in the
I don't
group.
know. Someone was trying to recreate Project blanking. Never mind.
20 seconds.
I don't know what anything in this picture is. I'm not going to be able to tell you anything about it
Yeah.
because I have no idea
Right.
what this stuff is.
It's like, how many times does the number 27 occur in the logbook on the shelf?
Don't laugh, Sam. You just gave me an idea.
I'm not
for the next
laughing.
Oh, he's dead serious. It's what color is the rug?
one. That is it. Here is the question. Where is the navy blue shirt in this photo?
Oh, you're kind of ruining it.
Yeah. I can still see it. So
I mean, I knew the answer. You're just confirming it.
Where is the navy blue shirt in this photo? Is it A, laying on the floor near the right side? Is it A, laying on the rear right side floor? B, on the Barbie doll on the right side of the photo? C, neatly folded in the clear drawer? D, on the left side wall? Or E, there is no navy blue shirt? I was gonna go with Amira, but I'm gonna give Amira a break. Tiny, let's start with you.
Well, it was the left side of the front wall, but it was hanging up. So I'm going with D.
Okay. Sasquatch.
Left side.
All right, give me a letter.
D.
All right. Strider.
D.
All right. Axis.
Going with D.
All right. Sam.
D.
D is nuts. Amira.
I'm blind and I had so much time to see it, thank goodness. So I think I'm gonna get this one right. It is a D.
A big one. Devil.
I don't know if it's supposed to be a trick because it didn't look quite navy to me. Looked more lighter blue, so I don't know if E's supposed to be the answer.
Oh
Like,
God,
I
here
thought
we
of
go.
that. I thought of that.
yeah, I think I'll go with E just to try something different.
Interesting. Sam, I think that's everybody on the panel.
Okay. Suka for D. El Perro for D. Aaron Laura for D. Capitano for D. Jacob Gallo for D. Zillage for D. Beak for D. Yeah, let's see. Young God says E. Ben T for D. Alex Dunn says C. And I think that's everybody. God damn it, Devil's probably right.
The answer is D.
Woo!
Yes.
Nice.
I finally got one.
Because that had me worried. He's like, that's not a shirt. I don't know what that is. That makes me worried if I can't tell a shirt hanging up on a wall.
It's a sham wow.
Oh no!
Well, I wanted to make these a little easier and then let them progress harder because the last one was I felt guilty about the last one because I really stressed some people out with that one. All right,
you
next
wasted.
one. Let me get the clock ready. Doot, 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 doot. All right, next one. You got 1 minute starting right now.
Is that a cane?
Okay, so we got lesbians.
Oh, that's an umbrella.
Or a very girly man.
It's Central Park West. I even know where this block is.
That's awesome. Is that Timothy
You-
Chalamet on the right?
Do you
I
know
mean,
these
does it
lesbians?
matter?
No,
Oh,
I do not know
I
the
think I know
people
this
in it,
one.
but I recognize the block and
I think I know this
the
movie.
building and the greener, the landscaping and shit, and I can see the street on the right. Central Park West.
Well, the picture's too small to read any license plates, so I'm
20
going to skip that
seconds.
part.
Yeah, I'm trying to.
Well, the colors are definitely in New York, so
Yeah.
if Central Park
10
West didn't do it
seconds.
for you.
Why would you be standing in the rain with an umbrella and not be using the umbrella?
Because it's romantic, okay?
I think
Shitty
they're actually
remake of Annie Hall.
Stop. And the question is, where is the small white T-shaped sign in this photo?
What?
I hate you so much.
Is it A, attached to the light pole? B, there is no white T-shaped sign? C, all the way in the back behind the car? D, in the back to the left behind the tree on the left? Or E, in the back on the right side underneath a bush? Amira, let's start with you.
I didn't see any white T-shaped sign. I don't even know what a T-shaped sign is. So I'll go with B. What is it? A cross? What do you mean, like a cross or something? Like I don't know what that is. So B.
All right, Devil.
Somewhere around the lesbians. I don't know.
Sorry, can you repeat that, Devil?
I don't
You
know.
heard him.
No, I didn't. I'm
Yes, you
sorry.
did.
I was readjusting my headset. I didn't hear it.
I wasn't paying attention enough that I saw it, so I totally blank on this one.
Okay. B for blank. Sam?
Let's go with D. because it's the most obscure fucking place that no one would ever notice anything like that remotely.
All right, DJ Axis.
I almost went with D because it made me think of the JFK movie. Back and to the left. But I think it's, but I think it's C. I think it's all the way in the back behind the car.
Okay, Strider.
I'm going with E. E sounds right. Feels good.
All right, Sasquatch.
Light poles are fun, so we're gonna go with the one on the light pole, A.
All right, Tiny.
Well, I did not notice a T-shaped sign anywhere specifically, and I don't remember seeing many T-shaped signs when I lived in New York. So I'm gonna go with B. It's not even there.
Okay. That's everybody on the panel, Sam.
Okay, so first Suka says, "Shut up, Larry." We have Aaron Laura for E, Suka for E, Zillage for C, Jacob Gallo for E, Cavitano for D, El Perro for B, Beak for B, Alex Dunn for B, Ben T for E under the bush. Young God says if it's not B, then you can blame terrible resolution and no full screen. So I'm guessing he's going with B.
That's why we hate this so much, is none of us can actually see it.
Let's see.
You don't know where it was either? Is that why you're bringing the picture back up?
It's right here. The answer is D.
Oh, come on. That's barely visible.
Is that the under the bush answer? Which one?
It is in the
Wait,
back.
there is no T. There's no
Oh crap!
T.
I wrote it wrong.
It's not
In the
under
back.
the bush.
They're all wrong.
No, I messed up.
No, but it's not even a T. It's
No, the
so
answer is not. The answer is not D. The answer is E. The answer is
Where?
E.
Okay, put the
Jacob
picture back.
Gallo got it right.
Put the picture back. Let's
Darren got
find
it
it.
right.
I don't believe you.
Yeah, put the
So
picture back.
Strider,
Put the
Put the picture
picture
back.
Aaron.
No,
Stop talking.
stop calling out who's wrong and right and put the picture back. We do not believe you, sir.
It's in the back on the right side underneath a bush.
We do not
Okay.
believe you, sir.
Fake
Put the picture
news
I will
is
show you
lying
the-
like Crooked
And now
Joe.
Why is it
upside
upside
down.
down?
Why is it upside down?
What have you
Well,
done,
basically,
sir?
it's-
You
it's
just
over
don't want us to read it.
It's over
You
here.
are cheating, sir.
I can't see it now, but
Falling
it's
out
over
the
there.
house.
There's nothing there.
Hold on.
Now we don't even know which direction it's supposed to be. See, he inverted it and then flipped it over.
So
Now
now
it's
look
all
at
wrong.
the
You
edge.
screwed us. I win. I'm declaring you myself winner.
I'm so confused.
Now it's freaking inverted.
Now it's on the left over here on the light
Okay.
pole still.
Sasquatch. All right. So since it's inverted, that's the sign right here.
Where is it a T?
It's right
There's
underneath
no
the bush.
fucking thing. There's nothing there but
We
cars.
can't see that.
No.
The resolution is
You use a microscope on the on the tightest magnification you can maybe make out the general shape of the goddamn.
No. That's a tree, sir. That is a tree.
Larry could have
There's
said,
nothing there.
Hold
what
on.
is the lady in the background?
Hey,
color
hold
her
on.
out?
If you guys let me talk, I will tell you why I know it's there. I saved the photos and then I increased the size. That's how I didn't see it initially too until I expanded the size from the
Cheating
photo. And
is
then I
what we
said,
said, sir.
This is like a shitty CAPTCHA image. Click all the boxes with T signs on it.
Well, you're able to zoom in. We're not. You can't keep doing this to us. You got to give us stuff we can see.
I didn't say it was going to be fair. I didn't say I was going to help you get it right. Anyway, next one, and you got 1 minute starting now. I'm about to go throw that damn spider out of the. I'll be right back.
Question's gonna be, what is that dude drinking?
Remember, you got to check which earring the guy has the earring in. Which ear is it?
Yeah. How many chuds are below the manhole cover?
Yeah, how many holes are in the manhole cover?
Which, by the way, for those of you out there, I'm not talking about the way the word chud is used now, but actually is a reference to the 1980s movie Cannibalistic Humanoid Underground Dwellers.
Mhm.
Oh, so you're not a games journalist? Okay.
No. I actually enjoy media.
20 seconds.
Ooh boy.
If Scarlett Johansson's around the corner, and that's going to be the answer.
You passed out because she can't breathe in the cat suit.
All right, that's it.
Brandon Routh's going to be craned in from the top.
That does look like a scene from the Avengers, though, before all hell breaks loose. All right, what is the question? Where is the blonde-haired guy wearing the suit? Is he A, standing next to the blonde-haired woman to the right on the back? B, behind the guy wearing the blue beanie and a gray sweater? C, next to the woman facing left wearing a light colored shirt? D, next to the guy wearing all black clothing? E, on the left behind the woman wearing all brown clothing? Or F, next to the tall guy wearing a blue shirt? Amira.
I'm clicking off. I got stuff to do. I need to go vacuum my lawn in the rain.
All right. I'm pretty sure I'll let you somewhere.
Well, I've got to go so as not to be here anymore.
You know, I vaguely remember somebody in a suit standing behind the fat guy with the black shirt and black pants. Is that something on there? There it is, next to the guy wearing all black clothing. So D.
That picture only had 7 pixels.
Amira says D. All right, yeah. Tiny, you're next.
I think there was a guy wearing a suit that was in front of the dude with the light blue shirt towards the front, but I don't remember if he was blonde or not. Whatever, I'll go with F, next to the tall guy wearing the blue shirt. I have no idea.
Okay. Sasquatch?
I'm cheating. I'm absolutely cheating, and I'm choosing G. There is no man in a suit here. G.
G's not an option.
Sir, I'm cheating. I am currently looking at the thing. And if there's a guy in a suit there, I can't find him.
E, I think it feels right. I don't know.
Okay. Axis?
Always bet on black. D.
Sam?
That means 2 things.
Exactly.
Sam?
Well, I was counting windows in the background, so I got no fucking idea. So I'm just gonna throw out C at random.
Okay. Devil?
H, he's in a taxi cab heading to Flushing. Sorry.
So you don't have any. Okay. So
no, I don't see no blonde-haired asshole.
Okay. All right. So I'll put you with, I guess, your G with Sasquatch. That's
Yeah.
it for everybody on the panel.
Okay. I'm gonna try and get through the chat answers here. There's a lot of laughter emojis in mixed in. I think it's a frustrating kind of laughter, but it's laughter nonetheless. For Cavateno, we have F. For Zillage, we have F. For Aaron Laura, we have B. For Jacob Gallo, we have B. No, Lady C, nobody said meth. Suka says A, and Young Gods pass. I think a lot of people are passing.
I'll change my answer. I want to go with meth as well.
Let him finish. What were we saying, Sam?
Suka was A. That's it. Everybody else was like, fuck this.
Let's see.
Nope, that wasn't a suit.
The
no.
man is right there.
What?
The answer.
Again,
The
doesn't
answer.
people-
The answer is C.
So Sam
Okay.
got it right.
So you're the only person enjoying
Sam
this. right?
guessed and got it right.
You're making this shit up. There isn't even a second shadow in that picture.
There's a guy.
No,
he
there's
is-
not.
Listen.
All
right
7
here,
pixels says there is.
She
He's-
has a shadow.
he's-
There's no
he's
one next to her because there'll be
no.
a second shadow.
he's wearing a suit and he has blonde hair.
He's
Untrue,
going down
sir.
the. He's
And
going
there's a-
down the stairs
hold
to
on.
the subway.
Gaslighting
He's
us.
going
the-
down
is
the
the-
stairs.
Is the
The
blonde
lady-
hair blue
hold
suited
on,
man in the room
hold
with
on.
us right now?
The lady with the light colored shirt facing left is right here. That's her elbow, and that's her shirt.
That could be anything on a movie set.
Prove
That
it,
could be a
sir.
trash bag, for God's sake.
I'm like, no.
You don't know.
Prove it.
Ah,
I'm wondering if any of these ever exist. He's making them all up.
no,
Yeah,
I'm
no,
not.
he's just
totally
using
right.
ChatGPT
No, I'm not.
to frustrate people. That's
These
all
are-
it is. No, this is
these
all
are
it
The
is.
real
details
photos.
have to be visible to the naked eye in order to be memorized.
Is anyone else drinking or just me?
I'm thinking about it. I
I,
need
I
to
drained,
drink now.
I drained all my
All right.
beer, sadly, at for
Next
Rogues
one.
Gallery.
Next one, you got 1 minute starting now.
No, because none of them are real.
They're all real.
It's all in my head.
I'm telling
These
you,
are
that
all
motherfucker is not real.
photos.
What motherfucker is not
I'm
real?
with Sam.
Listen,
Okay, everyone.
If you guys smoke enough crack, you'll be able to see it. Okay,
Hmm.
just get it together.
Yeah. If you look really hardly, we can count the change in the fucking cup holder, and then we'll get the answer.
Are you gonna ask me what caliber those machine guns are? Because that could be
I got a
that's
shot at
something we can
Those are
answer
50.
because we can see it.
I think that's
He's
that's
gonna
a
ask
50.
us to translate the Chinese that's on the TV screen over there.
Moogle Guy Pan limited
Or
time.
read
only.
what's on the post-it notes.
Don't laugh because I actually
All wrong.
thought of,
What's
don't
written on
laugh,
the
but I
driver's
actually
side
thought
of the
about
Jeep?
doing what Amira just said. I actually thought about it, but I figured that was too much even for me.
Again, it has to be visible to the naked eye.
It is.
even
Every-
if it was
Everything
clear,
on there is visible to the naked eye.
Yeah,
it's
through
the
a fucking
13th.
microscope.
I was joking before. Now I'm starting to really actually mean it. I think he's Emperor New closing us. I think there's never anything in any of these.
I have been through several of these, and that is the fact. He uses his zoom to find a single pixel to try to make into whatever he imagines it might be.
No, 20 seconds.
I do.
I just
I have,
see the-
I have not altered these photos. I have not drawn them up. These are not even AI generated. These are real photos that I took.
It has no bearing on whether or not the things you're claiming are in them are.
I just keep looking to the 69 over the
Okay.
door. It's freaking.
And I actually gave you guys more than a minute. I actually gave you a minute and a half. So
It doesn't matter. It's
here is the
imaginary.
question.
There's nothing in there.
Where can you find the letters FA together in this photo?
Doesn't matter. We're not gonna be able to see it.
Yeah, I don't believe you. I don't believe any of these are real.
Is it A, on the bottom front of the Jeep, B, on a brown container, C, on the sign attached to the brown box, D, on the jacket hanging in the back, E, on the green pipe in the lower left-hand side, F, on a piece of wood underneath the moose, G, on the sign on the wall behind the flag, or H, on the yellow sign behind the Jeep windshield. Sasquatch, let's start with you.
Bro, none of that crap. It doesn't have enough pixels to see it. We can't tell that's a 7 or a J or B or it could be Marilyn Monroe doing the freaking lumbago.
Your
That's not
answer,
how
sir.
this works, bro. I'm not
Your
answering. I refuse.
Tiny.
I'm thinking of refusing too, because I don't remember seeing a moose.
I saw the moose actually.
Damn it.
The moose does exist. He's correct on one thing. There's also a Jeep, so four of these
Everything
questions.
everything in these questions are literally there. Most of them you can see with the naked eye. Actually, all of them.
Most of them. Most of them. There's some that aren't. You admit there's some that are not visible to the naked eye.
The hardest one to see. The hardest one to see is the jacket. And I'll give you one. The jacket is not even the right answer.
Larry, why do you hate fun?
So I guess I'll go with 8. I'll go with 8.
I just gave you one. D is not correct.
COVID was funner than this.
I think I would rather sit alone in my house. Thank you for reminding me.
All right, so Tiny, you're skipping.
I'm H.
H. All right, Devil.
Whatever one you want. I don't care at this point. Just randomly pick one and put my name next to it.
I'm not gonna do that. So Devil skips. Sam.
Fuck it. I didn't see the letters F-A anywhere in this picture, so we'll go with F because moose.
All right. Strider.
F as well because moose, and also moose is far enough back, obscured by 50 different other objects, that it's got to be it.
Right.
That's logical.
Axis.
Everybody's complaining about not seeing stuff in these pictures. I'm legally blind. Not seeing shit is my superpower. So I'm going to go with E.
All right.
It was on that pipe. I swear.
Amira.
It has. I don't know. I kind of want to go with the moose, and I kind of want to give up. I just want. I will say, on the wall, on the windows to the wall. G.
That makes so much sense.
G. I guess on the sign on the wall.
Okay. I guess that's everybody on the panel, Sam.
Okay, I'll give you as many answers as bothered to play in the chat. El Pero says C, which he said before you asked the question because, yeah. Then we've got, let's see, scrolling. Cavatino says H. Aaron Laura says, I don't know what Aaron Laura just said. She said PH was the closest thing I saw that could be taken.
I see Aaron Laura said A. Yeah, see, she said A.
Okay, here's the problem. Larry can't see.
She said A. I'm looking at it. She said it twice. Yon God said F. I guess that's everybody. Where can you find it?
Doesn't exist because we can't see it through YouTube or through StreamYard.
It's on the brown box.
Prove it. Zoom in so someone can see it. No one here can see it but you. You have the original picture. You have the resolution. Once it goes through StreamYards, it's a potato.
Okay, well, I don't know how to zoom in. Hold on.
Okay, well then how are we supposed? Oh my god! All right.
Sam, next time you're gonna do one of these trivia nights, tell me so I can stay at work.
All right, see, I can zoom in.
That's a nice gun. I like that gun.
Yeah, it's pretty.
Yeah, keep zooming, bro. Keep zooming.
Right there. It's right there. And it's
still
Calm the fuck on.
We still can't see it.
In the fine
Zoom in.
print.
I do not believe you, sir.
I've seen lawyers' contracts more legible than that.
Hey, at least it wasn't a doctor's contract. You doctors.
All right, a little closer. There you go. Now you're getting
F.
it's still a freaking potato.
My internet connection said, "Fuck this shit, I'm out."
You lucky bastard.
All right. Last one for this section.
No, none of these are legitimate.
We still cannot see an F or an A on this screen at all.
We all better get a passing grade just because of how stupid this is.
There. I'm even increasing it. You guys have your minute starting right now.
I'm going to choose Gone with the Wind because it's like the third layer deep behind all of these movies. That's my answer. Final answer.
Yeah.
You're gonna say who your question is gonna be who's the credited key grip on the fourth level down.
Don't give him ideas, bro.
No, I wouldn't do that. I would not do that.
No, you'd ask us. You'd ask us who's the caterer. Who like what company did the catering for critters?
No, that was the first time I did this one.
Oh, so
I actually cannot do
You're
this
not
one.
denying my point.
The true question is, which one of these movies hasn't Sam seen in love?
I can't do this one physically. I really can't do this one.
This is a lot.
I can't see a bad movie there just off the
Because
surface.
my eyes, Larry, you know my eyes. I can't do this one. It's too much going on.
All right.
This is your average Walmart $5 bin.
The minute
accurate.
Yeah. Devil's right though. I have seen most of these.
I knew it.
Here's a question.
All of these. I've seen every single one of them, bro.
Which poster
really
Which poster has the name Kathleen Freeman on it?
Oh, Jesus.
I expanded it so you can see it. Is it A, the poster with a monster holding a lantern? B, the dolls poster? C, the poster with the glowing hand coming out of the ground? D, the Monster Squad poster? E, the poster with the suit wearing crazed man holding a knife? F, the Beware the Blob poster? G, the poster with the mouth and teeth on it? Or H, the Night of the Comet poster? Sasquatch, let's start with you.
cheating. I can see Beware of the Blob in that list. That is the only thing that I can read on it, and it's only because you zoomed in on it. We cannot read the credits. It's a potato, dude, with 7 pixels.
Take another look.
I'm staring at it right now. I'm looking. I told you, I'm cheating. I'm looking at it. There aren't enough pictures to read the credits off of any of this.
Anybody else want to give it a try? I guess Sasquatch is taking a back seat.
The descriptions are too much to remember. The titles probably would have been a better option.
Well, some of the titles were everything I read. Certain ones you can't see the titles. So what I did was I put 4 that have titles and 4 that don't. So instead of the titles, I described what's on them.
Okay.
I cannot read anybody's damn name.
Yeah, he doesn't believe that we can't see it. He thinks we're true.
Well, you don't have to.
See,
You don't have to read the name. Just look at. You don't really have to read the name. Just look at what posters have credits listed on it of any kind.
Yeah, see, that's the glowing hand right there, right?
Oh well, I wouldn't have known.
That's the one with the glowing hand. Tiny.
I cannot read a single name on any of these, but
There's the question. You guys want me to give you this?
The dolls poster because it was creepy as hell.
Okay.
We want you to stop this. We can't see it, bro.
It gets easier from.
It's not our fault. It's you having the original and giving us a potato that's carved by a 4-year-old.
It wouldn't even matter. He could literally
opinion.
send us a freaking wall size copy of this freaking photo, and we wouldn't be able to figure this shit out.
Well, Devil, you're next. Your turn, Devil. Which one? A, B, C, D, E, F, G, or H?
I'll go with H and what? Just
because. And an F me to go with it.
Yeah.
Amira.
Oh, I told you I couldn't do it.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna give you a point anyway because I understand what's going on with your eyes. Alex, I'm gonna give you one too because if you're colorblind, then that was really gonna be bad. You guys want me to give you this one?
It's the Blob. That's the only one the credits were even remotely visible on, and it's bright red.
No, it's not. I'll give everybody a point for this one.
You're cheating.
It is this one right here. Her name's right there.
Yeah, that
It's
just shows up as a bunch
potato.
of blurry pixels, dude. It doesn't show up as letters.
Yes, I know that. Because I had to expand it.
Oh.
I had to expand it to see it when I picked it. So what I will do is from now on,
But we can't.
I'll change how 1 minute memory works because I think in hindsight this was a bit unfair for you guys.
No, this is some
very
psychological
Yeah,
test that's trying to make us insane.
You're just testing our friendship, is what you're doing. We are stupid enough to sit here and listen to you self-flagellate yourself. I'm not doing it. No part of it.
He's trying to see which of one of us breaks first.
Well,
Like that
okay, well, all
experiment
right.
community.
Well, you know what? Look, I'll admit initially when I came up with this concept, it was to mentally break you. It was meant to break you and
Congratulations.
frustrate you. But
You're officially off my friend list.
I'm
Yeah,
sure I'll
you're
get
not
over
invited to his birthday no more.
Good night, El Perro.
it. I'm sure I'll get over it. So the torture is over. Now it's straight up questions. All right. While watching this movie marathon, a student left the theater to go to the bathroom. He came back screaming and died after collapsing from shock. Nobody noticed the dead student until the marathon was over. What movie was playing when the student died? Was it A, Aliens, B, Ghost, C, Poltergeist, or D, Candyman? Sasquatch, let's start with you.
No, I think he's gone, dude.
Oh, he left.
I mean, he's there, but he's muted and his avatar's up. So,
Oh, damn. I didn't mean to frustrate him that much. All right, Tiny, let's just jump to you then.
I've never heard of this, but I'm gonna go with Candyman.
Okay. All right. Sam?
Poltergeist.
Poltergeist. Okay. Strider?
I'm gonna say Poltergeist as well. Could any of these be qualified as a marathon though? Because they're not in a series, are they?
No, but there are multiple Candyman movies.
Yeah.
Well, it doesn't. A movie marathon can have movies from different,
Yeah.
different franchises.
Yeah, I guess.
The marathon had multiple. It had different. It was a marathon of different movies.
Okay, gotcha.
Let's see. DJ Alex.
DJ Alex now. I think of all these, Poltergeist seems the most likely, so I'm going with C.
All right. Amira.
I was gonna say C because it says that he came back screaming and he died after collapsing from shock. No one noticed. So if no one noticed, that means people were screaming in the movie, possibly. And Poltergeist would be the most, because how can you not notice he was screaming? So I would say Poltergeist because Poltergeist has a lot of scenes where it's kind of very loud and crazy.
Okay.
So
Makes sense.
All right. Devil.
I would say it's probably not Poltergeist because there's so much lore around Poltergeist, and it's kind of the creepiness that surrounded the movie, the people who died, the people using the real skulls and everything. I'm sure with all the trivia I've heard about Poltergeist, I probably would have heard if this actually happened. So I'm going to go with Candyman. Not to mention if he was coming back from the bathroom, it might have been the whole, people thinking he looked in the mirror and acting like an asshole.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Anyone in the chat?
Carrie says C. Cavateno says C. Zillage says D. Aaron Laura says C. Jacob Gallo says C. Beak says D. And I believe, and Zillage says, I think some of the chat is gone too.
Okay. So the answer is A. It's Aliens.
Oh wow.
but how did they not notice him screaming?
Well, Aliens is an action movie. They call it horror, but Aliens was an action movie. There was nothing scary about it. So there's a lot of,
It is loud though.
Loud.
Yeah,
It's loud, and there's screaming and there's explosions and all sorts of stuff.
That makes sense. Okay.
All right. Next one.
Imagine being that scared though.
A 23-year-old man snuck into a screening of this movie. When the movie was over and the lights turned on, the man was found unconscious with a whiskey bottle next to him. The man died of acute alcohol poisoning watching what movie? A. Underworld Blood Wars. B. The Conjuring 2. C. Exorcist Believer. Or D. Twilight Eclipse.
Oh, definitely the Twilight one. If you drink yourself to death, definitely the Twilight one.
Yes.
No contest. I tricked myself to death watching that shit too.
Seriously.
All right. So Sam says D. Tiny.
Oh, D, definitely Twilight.
Okay. Amira.
Yeah. Twilight.
Devil.
Go with Twilight too.
All right. Sasquatch, if you're out there. Lord, I'm really starting to feel bad. I think I might have broken.
Oh no, he's talking shit in the chat.
Oh.
No, I'm done with this. I'm completely done with this. I won't be back if you're doing stuff like this. I thought you were bad at it at first, but now I know you're doing this specifically to be a dick, and I don't want to be around for it.
No, I'm not gonna look. I'm not gonna do the 1 minute memory anymore because I realize there's no way, there's no fair way to do it. So because if I put everything in up front, it makes it too easy. So I'm just gonna cut that out. So all the answers will be straight up. That's why I stopped the videos too, because I didn't want anybody's channels getting struck or anything like that. So I'll take that out. I'll take it out.
Good night, Brandon Mitchell.
Yeah. So the rest of the questions are just straight up. So if you
Lucky
want to answer,
bastard gets to leave. Oh, I'm not muted? Oh, whoops.
Sasquatch, you want to give an answer or you want me to skip?
Oh, I think he's done.
Okay. Strider.
Probably gotta be Twilight. You gotta be drunk off your ass to enjoy any of those. Oh, the Eclipse is probably the better one.
Yeah.
But still, it's Twilight. So,
Alex?
You know, I heard about a lot of bad shit happening with Conjuring 2, so I'm going with B.
Okay. Okay. Anybody left in the chat? Oh, they probably all left too.
There's a few answers. Aaron Laura says D. Jacob Gallo says D. Zillage says D. Cavatino says D. Beak says D. And Zillage says A. And I think that's no wait. Why is Zillage? Okay, I guess Zillage says A.
All right. The answer is D.
Yeah.
The answer is
It has to be.
Yeah, it was definitely D.
That's awesome.
All right.
But you know what that says about that movie? That says that it's that bad.
It's
Yeah,
that
it
bad.
sucks. It sucks that guy died, but it sucks more that he had to sit through that shit.
yeah.
He didn't die. He had acute poisoning. He didn't die, did he?
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, he did. He did.
Oh.
Yeah. The next one, and let me know if you guys need to go because I'm noticing this one is a bit longer. So the next one I'm going to make a lot of changes. It's not going to be this long anymore.
You're fine, Larry. We're cool.
Okay, I just want to make sure. Sorry, I already drove off one person.
Yeah, I'm in the process of getting a restraining order.
No, I am currently sitting here in protest in dead silence.
I love it.
Yeah, I love you, Sasquatch, man. I do. So watch. Okay, so this really happened. Unfortunately, watching this movie caused 2 people to die from heart attacks during its most intense scene. Was it A, Jaws, B, The Passion of the Christ, C, Saving Private Ryan, or D, The Exorcist? Tiny, let's start with you.
I've seen Saving Private Ryan a couple times, and I can't think of any scene that would actually give me a heart attack. Jaws only if it was the music that triggered it. So I'm gonna go with The Exorcist.
That's a good choice. That's definitely that movie's definitely hurt people on the set.
Yeah.
That's for damn sure. Strider.
I'd also say The Exorcist because there's a lot of weird stuff that surrounded the making of the film, and I feel like that would contribute
right
to
in with it.
somebody. Yeah, it would make complete sense, and also I think people would go into it knowing all of this because that got published in all film magazines from here to Timbuktu. So I feel like that would be, and people might think it's real, and so when they ever, yeah. Anyway, I think D was the most logical answer.
All right, DJ.
You know, I think this might almost be like a trick question. I
No,
think
it's not.
I think it's B, because I think there's a reason why the answer is B, but that's just a hunch. I'm going with Passion of the Christ.
Okay, Sam.
As much as I really want it to be A, because Jaws fucking rocks. I'm gonna go with D, The Exorcist.
All right, Amira.
I was gonna say A as well because Jaws, of course. But I'm gonna say The Passion of the Christ because of the high emotions and high religious stress that could happen watching a movie.
Well, Devil, I'm sure you had mixed feelings about that one. But
yeah, I'm gonna go with my favorite comedy, B.
It's not a comedy, man. It's a snuff film.
All right. Anybody in the chat?
Yeah. So we got Beak for D, Cavateno for D, Carrie for C, Jacob Gallo for D, Aaron Laura for A, Zillage for B, and Beak for Beak for D. Yeah, Zillage for B, Alex Dunn for D. Fuck, I think Super left.
Carrie brought up a good point. Carrie said Private Ryan was watched by a lot of World War II vets in their 80s.
That's true.
Actually, yeah, something that could have triggered memories or flashbacks.
Yeah, it
was
also
was watched by a lot of church ladies.
Yeah. Well, Saving Private Ryan was also the movie that I was smart enough to watch the night before I left for basic training.
Oh God.
Yeah, that was real smart to watch it when there was no way out. So the answer is B.
Huh.
Passion of the Christ.
That movie's fucking cursed.
Yeah, one lady died in the theater watching it. Another man died in his wife's arms while they were watching it at home on a DVD.
Oh, that's sad.
And it almost killed the main character, the main actor.
Yeah, well, he got struck by lightning.
He was struck by lightning. Yeah,
and he got
struck
flogged.
by lightning, broke his leg. He went through a bunch of shit. He actually was struck by lightning twice during the filming of that, and then there was a bunch of other shit that happened to him too.
And then he got, with the rain, he got horribly sick, and they almost had to do surgery on his heart or something.
Yeah.
Doesn't that tell you something, guys? That maybe you shouldn't be making movies.
That's what Jim Caviezel said. The actor who played Jesus. He's like, the second time I got hit by lightning, I was thinking maybe we shouldn't be making this movie.
Almost died of hypothermia though, up there on the
on
the cross at night, and actually got flogged. The prosthetic on his back that was supposed to be bleeding, and actually went through it and cut his back. Kind of crazy.
Ouch. All right, comedy kills, at least in this case. While watching this movie, a man laughed so hard that he died of a heart attack brought on by his hysterical glee. Was it A, a fish called Wanda, B, Pee-wee's Big Adventure, C, Beetlejuice, D, Who Framed Roger Rabbit, E, Adventures in Babysitting, or F, Spaceballs? Sam.
Well, it can't be Who Framed Roger Rabbit because people actually died laughing in that movie. So I'm gonna go with Pee-wee. With B, Pee-wee.
Pee-wee. All right, Amira.
Pee-wee is the only thing that's really funny on this list. I mean, Pee-wee and Beetlejuice is but Beetlejuice.
You ever seen Spaceballs?
Yeah, seriously.
No, I didn't.
Is hilarious.
It's not hard
You got a point. I haven't seen Spaceballs, so okay, maybe I'm okay. I would still say Pee-wee for some reason. Yeah,
makes sense.
All right, Devil.
I'm gonna go with Ludicrous Speed, F.
All right.
We're only on Plaid.
Sasquatch, are you still protesting?
I am fueled by Red Bull and protesting.
All right, sir. Tiny.
I can see Pee-wee's Big Adventure, but for laugh out loud, literally, oh my god, I'm gonna stop breathing. I'm laughing too hard. Out of all of these, it'd have to be Spaceballs.
Okay. Strider.
In honor of Pizza the Hut himself, Spaceballs.
All righty. DJ
Still laugh at
Alice.
that joke.
In honor of John Candy, also Spaceballs.
Oh,
All right. Anybody in the chat?
Yeah. So we got Aaron Laura for F. We've got Carrie for A. Cavateno for F. Jacob Gallo for F. Zillich for A just because. Alex Dunn for F. Suka for F. Andy Pickle for A. Welcome in, Andy. And I think that's it. Beak says he's never seen Spaceballs either. Oh, Beak says B.
Beak says B. All right. The answer is A.
Really? A fish called Wanda?
Oh my god.
Yep.
Wow.
That movie
wasn't that funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't remember that movie being that hysterical.
I mean, none of these movies really classify as
Gay
laugh
people
out loud.
think
Oh my
Fish
gosh!
Called Wanda is hilarious. I don't know why, but they do.
Do any of these have Robin Williams in it? Then I'll concede that point.
He would have made A Fish Called Wanda a lot funnier. Let's see. And the next one. A man put his Tesla on autopilot mode so he could watch this movie. Unfortunately, the autopilot steered the car into a large trailer at full speed, killing the driver. Was he watching A, Split, B, Star Wars Rogue One, C, Harry Potter, D, Terrifier, E, John Wick, or F, Deadpool? Tiny, let's start with you.
Well, none of those movies is worth losing your life over, but I guess if I had to choose one,
Apparently they are.
Yeah.
John Wick. I have no idea what someone would decide who puts their Tesla on autopilot would actually want to watch.
All right. Sasquatch is protesting. Strider.
This sounds like a Disney. This sounds like something a Disney Star Wars fan would do because they're dumb as a box of rocks. So I'm gonna go. And also in honor of you not spelling rogue correctly,
Shots
and not
fired.
rouge one. I'm gonna go B.
All right. DJ. I was keep wanting to say Alexis. DJ Axis.
I was like waiting for how many versions my name would go through before the end of this. I'm gonna go with Split because my man probably got his ass split in half in that Tesla. So I'm gonna go with A.
I'm just gonna pick one at random here because I don't know. I've seen all of these movies except for, you know what? We'll go with C, Harry Potter. I've never watched a Harry Potter movie. We'll go with C.
All right, Amira.
Tesla drivers are typically Star Wars or Harry Potter people, so I'm gonna go with B.
B. Now, is that because of a certain ebony queen that drives a Tesla that you're friends with?
Well, she's African queen. She calls herself. So yeah.
But she's not from Africa. Oh, okay. Devil.
Oh God.
Oh, now you want to pray to him after you already got knocked down to earth.
He's got a point, but this would be a point in time to pray.
I don't know. I'll say Split just because if I had to watch that shit again, I'd probably run my Tesla into the back of a trailer too.
I liked Split. I'm sorry.
It did put Anya Taylor-Joy on the map though, so that was kind of nice.
Sam, anyone in the chat?
Yeah. So we have Suka for John Wick. E. We have Aaron Laura for A. Alex Dunn for A. Cavateno for E. Zillage says C. That's why I don't trust those things. Sam was right. And C. Carrie says Rogue One because only Tesla drivers watch that pile of shit. So B. Andy Pickle says D, and he has no reason for this choice. F and Steve says Devil, I think I'm in love with you.
Yeah.
Jacob Gallo says E. Beak says F. Firm Audits says C, Harry Potter. And I think, let's see, is there anybody I'm missing here? I don't know. There's a lot of conversation going on. Okay. Nope. I think we're good.
Okay.
Okay, something just occurred to me real quick before you tell us what the answer is.
Okay.
We were looking at if this was what would cause us to end up going to trailer. This is what caused the AI in the machine to kill him.
Right.
The
I gave my
which
answer
one of
according
these would
to
have
that.
upset the machine so much.
You know what? You know what? And here's the funny part is that because of the answer, I could see how the car would be caused to do that. The answer is C.
Okay.
I mean,
It's Harry Potter.
Potter, not the Potter. Huh.
Yeah.
Harry
Potter.
The
I'm
first
just thinking about what kind of person would turn autopilot on to watch their favorite fucking movie, and it's usually super geeks who would do that shit, right? So that
What
leaves
did I
Star Wars
say?
and Harry Potter. Yeah,
Sam,
like
what did I
Amir was
say?
saying.
I said
Right.
that. I said Tesla drivers will be either watching Star Wars or Harry Potter. Harry Potter. Told you.
All right.
You're a Harry wizard.
So this
I
section
gotta
is,
go now.
okay.
I
Actually,
do
I'm
as
gonna
well.
No. I want to do the alcoholic one before you go. Before I go.
Alcoholic.
Yeah, that one right there.
This one?
The one under there it is right there.
I was abandoned by my alcoholic mother and later became a serial killer. I kidnapped my victims by pretending to be hurt before knocking them out with a surprise attack. Who am I? John Doe from Seven, Tate Langdon from American Horror Story, Buffalo Bill from Silence of the Lambs, or Mallory Knox from Natural Born Killers? Amira, you can go first because you got to go.
Hold on, wait. So I kidnapped my victims by pretending to be hurt before knocking them out.
I know which one it is.
Me too.
Wait,
It's-
Silence of the Lambs? That's not Hannibal Lecter, is it? Silence of the Lambs?
That
He's
is
a killer in it, but not
Yeah,
the
but
killer.
he's not the killer. Yeah.
Okay.
Buffalo Bill is not Hannibal Lecter.
And then
But they're both-
I know
they're both in it.
Tate from American Horror Story. Was he abandoned by his mother? No, he wasn't. He was just crazy. Wasn't?
Most of these people are crazy. Except for
Well,
They're all nuts.
John
Yeah,
Doe actually was not crazy, interestingly enough.
but who was abandoned by their mother?
There's an answer.
Seven would have made an excellent Riddler film.
The
Oh,
right answer is Lawrence Knight from this trivia game.
Larry, were you abandoned by your mother?
No, actually, in fact, my mother is in the hospital right now. They think she might have cancer.
Oh,
God damn, you gotta
you just took
That's
make
away
me
the-
feel
I
bad.
feel
Damn.
bad for yelling at you now.
Serious.
I mean,
I'm sorry, that sucks.
I'll admit though. I mean, I've been a little bit off. I mean, as you guys know, my dad was found dead last week, so it's kind of it's kind of gotten to me a little bit.
You know,
but-
things happen in threes typically. So
Yeah, don't say that, please.
I know. I'm sorry. I'm
Um,
sorry.
You got an answer for us?
I think I will just guess because I don't know. I would just say A because I don't think that Tate Landon was abandoned by his mother, and I don't know the rest, so I'll say A.
Tiny.
I'll go with Buffalo Bill from Silence of the Lambs. I've got no clue either.
All right, Strider.
It puts the lotion on its skin or it gets the well again. Buffalo
C.
Bill.
Okay. All right, DJ.
The hose again. I fucked up the line. Damn it.
I'm going with D.
I knew
Oh, I
Salt
was going
water.
to call you on it.
All right, Sam.
C, Buffalo Bill.
All right, Devil. You should know this because you inspired him.
Yeah, it's Buffalo Bill. Assholes me money.
Wait. Actually, No, an American Horror Story, he was beaten by his mother. And yes, she was an alcoholic, but he wasn't abandoned. Whatever. All right.
Okay, you want to change your answer? I mean, you picked A. You picked John Doe.
I think I'm losing. That's why I'm like, I think I'm going to lose it.
We all lost when we started
There
this
is
game.
no winning.
There is no.
Do the denizens of hell, do any of them ever win?
No.
Is that the game that we're playing? Okay. Larry.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, then. All right, I'll do Natural Born, Keela, because Natural Born makes it seem like you were born into a situation that was bad, and being born and you're abandoned. So I'll just say D.
Okay. The answer is Buffalo Bill. C.
It gets the hose again.
Yeah.
Yeah. The scene
knew
that
it
pops
involved
into my
water,
head
I
is
remember.
where he catches the one chick by he's trying to load a couch into the back of his truck, and he's acting like one of his arms doesn't work, and so he lures her into the back of the truck to help him out, and then he knocks her out and drives off.
Yep.
Oh, wow.
I like how Strider's freaking impression is like Jenner, whatever his name is. Like, sounds like Caitlyn Jenner. Or whatever.
Before we continue, if we've got to stop here, that's fine, because I know Double, you and Sam, you guys have a show. Amir has to leave, and somebody else has to leave too.
I've got to as well. It's 1 a.m. here, and I'm turning into a pumpkin.
Is it me?
I have a Trump rally to go to tomorrow, so
Nice.
Fair enough.
So, but like I said, we can stop here. I mean, that's fine. But I do want to say thank you guys for putting up with this and participating. So each time that we do this, I learn. So this time I know what to take out, and I'll cut out some more questions so that it's nowhere near as long. But I do appreciate you guys coming on and hanging around as long as you did, more than you know, because it really got me out of my shell. So I've been looking forward to hanging out with you guys all week.
well, I wish we could say the feeling is mutual.
I was just gonna say all my love, and I would happily do this again. But you are totally Emperor New closing it on that those memory pictures. I refuse to accept that those things exist.
The clinical term was gaslighting. That's what it was.
Well,
That's
those won't be done anymore. So I'm not going to do those anymore, because it was honestly that part took me 3 days. It was so hard. I was almost ripping my hair out. So I know that the 1 minute memory is a failure. I'll let it go.
But the rest of it was fun.
Yeah, this was great.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'll just cut the like I said, I'll just cut that out, and I'll shorten it a bit so it's not, so that the questions aren't anywhere near as long.
All right. Before we start rolling on outros, I'd like to acknowledge Beak has sent $10 to the Cash App for 3 squids.
Yeah,
So thank you, B.
Cash Apped me too. And he Cash Apped me when we were doing the Larry's part, the torture part, and I think he thought that was going to make me stay. I mean, yeah, I'm still here. That's not the reason why. He was trying to make me pay to stay. Like, come on, B, you gotta.
B, you're gonna give. Amira don't need your money, dude. Her hair clip, the clip in her hair costs more than I do.
Oh my gosh, Larry, you devalue yourself so much. Don't devalue.
Yeah, you get top dollar on the block.
Well, she's the one that bought. He bought me.
I got to give respect to that one, bro. I got to give that respect. That was hard.
Me and Carrie were a package deal. She got us wholesale.
Crazy.
Yeah, usually they try to split them up.
Well, anyway, Samuel, I'm not doing any outros, as you know I don't do. So I'm not doing that. So goodbye and good night. And
Well, thank you for coming.
Thank you. Thank you, guys. Goodbye. I don't do outros.
Good night.
Good.
Good night, Amira. All right. Well, that I assume we are closing out here. Everybody's looking to shuffle off this virtual coil, as it were. I don't know. That was pretty piss
Train
poor.
wreck.
I didn't plan that out. It just kind of happened.
Try
I
to
mean,
get
I
emergency.
fucked up one of the most well-known lines in horror movie history. I don't
Yeah,
blame
and
you
I'm,
at
and
all.
I'm still upset with you, sir.
Sorry.
Yeah, everybody
I knew it
point their
involved
finger at
water,
Strider
okay?
and forget what I said.
Yeah.
It
It puts the hose on the lotion. Again.
Puts the lotion on your hose.
There you go. You put the lotion on the hose.
Or else it gets lotion again. Wait a minute, that's not a threat.
I'll take the lotion again.
Yeah, sure, I'll take it.
Get nightmares of
right.
Caitlyn Jenner.
Do it
fucking
Joe
threatening you
Dirt
with
style
lotion.
instead.
I just remember Chris Griffin. Would you do
So-
me? I do me.
we're gonna roll into outros here and all that, but I'd also like to take a moment, aside from the torturous memory bullshit, to thank Larry. Larry puts a fuckload of work into these shows.
Yeah, technically, I have no issue with it except for that part. The rest of it was actually very good.
Right. Well,
Protesting.
I will tell you guys who won. It got more spotty with the chat as more people got in, but I could tell you among the panel, Sam won.
Oh wow, that never happens. What the fuck?
I'm telling you, it was broken from the beginning. My man cheated.
It's fake
Um,
news.
The next one, what I am thinking about doing for the next one is a lot of you guys are YouTubers. I'm thinking about making it about you guys and actually going through and watching all your trying to watch as much of your content as I can, and then pull like some topics and say, hey, what did Sasquatch say in this episode, or why did he say this, or I'm thinking
All right. That's an idea, but let's put a pin in it. None of these people have ever seen any of my content. They didn't even know I existed till like today.
but it is good advertisement, because I will tell you guys, Sasquatch has an outstanding channel. You should watch it. Tiny, I'm very happy to have you on the panel. I've been wanting you on here for a long time. You're one of my all-time favorite people to be on the panel with. So I appreciate
thank
you
you so
coming.
much.
Strider, thank you for putting up with me. I appreciate it. DJ Axis, I'll get your name.
Hey, got your name right.
Hey, baby steps.
And Devil, you always
Baby oil.
Ooh.
So, but yeah, that's pretty much it for me. The next one, like I said, it no more memory crap.
Good deal. All right, so let's start from the bottom of the panel here. Tiny, where can people find you?
Well, you can find me on Twitter X at @won'tbeboxed. You'll find me every Saturday evening on MSK, and most Tuesday nights. Also, Wednesday nights I show up for MSK, and every other Monday I do Devil's Angels with Devil Made Me Do It, and we watch cool movies and laugh and joke, and every other Saturday I do D&D with Nate. Heavy Metal Nate. You can see all of our previous episodes. And once a month I do a Star Trek retrospective with Surly Durly / Moxie Dame, but we keep screwing it up lately. So it hasn't happened in like 3 months. But I think that's it.
All right. Caucasian Sasquatch.
I didn't do
What
it.
you got?
It was the man. I
Plug your
swear.
shit.
Oh, right. Okay. So Tuesdays I do the Naughty Corner with Ajot, where we look over, generally speaking, interrogation videos and people being bad. Right? They're naughty. Thursdays I do a Sasquatch Shields things, assuming I find a guest that isn't a PDF or hasn't murdered people or anything else like that I find in their background when I look. Then I shield their show. We do a whole thing. It's all fun and games. It's all copyright free, and you get it on your own channel if you want to do some stuff like that. The email's my name at Gmail over here, like this, that thing. Beyond that, I really don't have a whole lot of other stuff going because I just got back on vacation and haven't started up real good yet. So
Fair
thank
enough.
you. Appreciate it, Larry. we will have a session later, and we will work our way through these problems. Okay.
I could recommend a good divorce counselor.
Wow.
Exactly. I mean, we're gonna have to discuss who gets Sam, but other than that, it's over.
All right. Strider, your first time on the channel here, man. Appreciate you making the time to come hang out with us. Where can people find you?
Well, thank you very much. I had a blast. Thank you for being gentle. It's my first time. So you can usually find...
It gets worse.
Okay. Well,
you're always welcome to come back.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I had a blast. It was a lot of fun. Usually find me every Friday on the Rogues Gallery with Iron Oxide and Selena and the entire rest of the panel. You can also find me on Monday nights on MSK show. And then every other Saturday with Tiny do Curse of Strahd, a Full Metal Nate's channel. We've been having a grand old time there. And
wait,
really,
did you say you're doing Curse of Strahd?
We are.
I killed that SOB, and then I found out that the DM cheated because I killed him within the first 2 minutes of us fighting him. The DM changed the rules and didn't tell us, and we spent the next 3 weeks fighting this fool, and I had already killed him, and we didn't know.
Oh, so it takes 3 weeks to kill him. Great, wonderful. Well, that's good to know.
He cheated. He also he cheated. He gave him 200 more hit points than he actually has in the book, and did some other stuff that we didn't know he did it until afterwards.
See, our DM, I feel like if it would be good for the character, if it'd be good for our journey, I feel like he would go easy on us, but also I don't. I feel like he'd be
He's
like,
really pissed we did not want to go down that hole.
I've yet to catch up to that. I don't know what that means yet because I was gone. I was gone last week, unfortunately.
You were gonna laugh your ass off.
I laughed my ass off because I've only missed two. I only missed 2 sessions. The last one I missed was the one with the dinner party, and I was dying. I could not breathe. It was fantastic.
Well, let me ask you a question. Are any of you playing Rangers?
We have one Ranger, yes.
Yeah, we have one Ranger.
There's this, depending on which Ranger he is, there's a spell that kills Strahd on the spot, and I used it. That's how I got it.
We need to let Iron Oxide know.
Well, I'm not gonna ruin it for you.
But
it's not even an offensive weapon spell. It's a utility spell. It will kill him on the spot.
Okay. Tiny, remind me to ask him.
I will try to remember this. Yes.
that could come in handy, maybe. But yeah,
ask Devil. Devil wants to play too.
No, it's really funny because there was a specific thing that Nate wanted us to do, and he made this huge plans for it. And at first, we didn't get that he was really trying to push us in one direction. It felt like we were going naturally, but then when we decided not to investigate one particular thing, like he kept doing all these things to make us go back to that stupid hole. And eventually we're not going down the hole. He just takes this, he's got like a full, like multiple pages of drawn maps, and he just throws them in the air. Like, well, that's
all right, I'm sorry. I know Devil and Sam, they gotta go.
Sorry.
Fantastic.
No, you're good.
All right. Yeah, like I said, man, it's been a pleasure having you on. It's been a lot of fun. DJ Axis, what do you have coming up? Where can people find you?
Okay, so if you want to hear any of my original music or remixes, you can find it right here on YouTube on my DJ Axis channel. It's about 20 years of music, but a lot of that's just being inactive or working for other artists. But there's stuff there. If you want to know what I've been doing lately, over on Twitch, I stream as Seth the Dragon _, and I usually try to do 3 streams a week. It's been a little bit less that because of health issues, but you know how it is. And then on the weekends, Saturday and Sunday, I stream with Paul Hadouken and Insidious Bliss, as I am 1/3 of the Company Boys, that's spelled with a Z. And tomorrow, I think we're playing Black Ops 6, I believe. I think that's what we're doing tomorrow. And that's what's coming up.
Awesome sauce. Devil, what do you got?
Oh, God. Let's see. We have the show in here in less than an hour. Then after that, Tuesday, we're doing a stream. Me, Static, Dermy, a couple others are doing a stream for the election. Then coming up here a little bit later, we got a pizza battle on the pub between Nomi, Static, Shock, and Paul Hadouken. Keep a lookout for that. We're still trying to suss out everything, but be coming up here. And I've been promising for a while here. In 2 weeks, my schedule should finally be changing. I should be able to get back to a lot of the shows I had to hiatus. And me, Iron, and a couple other guys, hopefully, will be bringing a brand new show. It's a kind of satire on No Ma'am from Married with Children, if anyone's old enough to remember.
Lord.
Oh, I know about that.
Yeah, we're calling it "Make Me a Sandwich," and
Let me
be
tell you
pretty
something.
fun.
If I was gonna ask to participate in that, but considering where I am, that would get me killed. Me and my buddy, we are outnumbered by a bunch of women, so that would get me killed.
Yeah,
I'm fucking divorced. I'm available.
Yeah, well, we're gonna have a couple regular.
He knows you're available, Sam. They've slept with you.
Couple regulars, but then
That's
we're
fair.
gonna have about 5 spaces, and any guy can join. The only thing is, we want you to get one of the No Ma'am t-shirts, and we're gonna run it like it's actual. I'm actually getting a gavel to hit, like we're actually calling a meeting. That's how deep into this we're going. So yes,
All
if you're a
right.
fan of that.
Oh my god!
Like the Red Green Show. I'm a man, but I can change if I have to, I guess.
I would be dead, man. If I bought that shirt, I would be dead.
This sounds fun.
All right. Was there anything that I missed there, Devil?
Nope.
Okay. Larry, what do you have coming up?
Well, I'm pretty sure a off-camera war with Sasquatch is coming. So other than that, so I'll be in the chat tomorrow if Amir goes on. I'll be in the chat as a moderator. Devil's coming back, so that means I'll be jumping in. Hopefully, it makes me multi-orgasmic when the man is present. Why did I just say that?
I don't know, but I'm clipping the fuck out of it.
Better not. Anyway, yeah, I'm just gonna, for me, just coming up, I'm gonna take a time to really start supporting you guys and watching more videos and stuff, because I've noticed more and more that I've been watching our peers, Sam, that the less regular TV I'm watching. So I think just I think my mind is made up. Just kind of our friends do better content than what we see on the TV. So
That's a fact. All right. It brings us around to myself here. Like Devil said, in less than an hour, we'll be over on Beelzebub on Beelzehub on his channel. Should be an interesting time. We got some fun people coming on. Always is a fun time. And then tomorrow, back here on Samuel the Infamous, you can find us for Screaming into the Void, where it's probably going to get political on account of it's the last show before Election Day. So, that'll be fun too. Sort of. Then you can find me on Adam the Renaissance Nerds channel on Monday for Mellow Mondays. And beyond that, like Larry, I also work for the Exiled Lioness, who was here a short time ago. So anytime she goes live, you can usually find me either in the chat or on the panel or behind the scenes or whatever. And then otherwise, yeah, back here next week for Abyssal Musings. We do this show every Friday. If you like it, stick around. That said, I think that covers just about everything. I want to thank everybody for being here, who showed up, everybody in the chat. Thanks for playing along with the game, even the impossible part of it. And yeah, it's been good. Thanks again, Beak, for the donation. And there was one other thing I was going to cover here, and now my mind's fucking blanking on it. Of course it is. I'm getting old, folks. Up. That's all I got. Thank you all for being here. The other thing, everybody who was on panel except Amira, because she hates it when I do this, their YouTube channel link is in the description below. If you're watching on Sasquatch's channel, you got to go over to mine to do it, but it is in the description of the video. It will remain there, so you can find them fairly easily. Thank you all for coming. And remember, I guess YouTube, it could be worse. It could be raining flaming cobras. Night, everybody.